Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there. It wouldn't be my show without some nonsense. It wouldn't be. It just wouldn't be. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, grown adults, they, thems, and everybody else, welcome to the first review of All Stars 8. All Stars 8, everybody. I thank you so much for being here today. Glad to be here with y'all. I just got back in town. 6 a.m. this morning. I literally did DragCon Friday, Saturday, performed Friday at Precinct. I might post the video in this video today so I can talk my ish because I already got body shamed online. Couldn't believe it, but I also could because I've done this drag race thing for quite a minute. And on the real note, this is my first time show, but anywho, it's been an incredible ride for me, y'all. I'm fully into it. I have a completely different idea of drag and just the way I look at it, a whole new perspective. I have a way new respect for the game. I'm going to be very honest with you and tell you that with these reviews going forward, you might notice a change in my tone. You might notice a difference in the way I talk about drag and the way I present it on my channel because piece of cake is here, baby. Piece of cake, get you a slice. It's here, baby. Shout out to my boo. Diggy gave me the shirt at the end of the show. You had to leave. I appreciate it so much. This was such a moment. I was losing my crap. Trust and believe. I will. There is a video coming in the next 1 to 2. I would say next week, possibly maybe another week after that. I am going to do a documentary style, whole situation about the first time in drag, the experience in itself. It will be an edited video. It's gonna be a good one, I promise you. Shout out to Nidra. She shot and filmed me. Didn't have any issues. That's my love. We hung out. We had a good time. Trust me. I love you, Nidra, and I thank you so much. You know what I've been through the last year and this year, so I thank you, my darling. It was a smooth process, but honestly, it was a really good time. There's so much I got to talk about with y'all. It's crazy. So get ready for that. We're talking about All Stars 8 today, though, and today, Sunday, I'll be doing episode 1. Monday, I will be doing episode 2. Because I know it was a back-to-back. I'll get to Untucked when we'll get there soon enough. If you're part of my Patreon, expect a reaction posted this evening. I've already finished it. It's uploaded to the computer. As soon as I'm done with this review, I will have it up. It'll take about 30, 45 minutes for that to post, okay? So let's go ahead and get my social medias out the way and get this started today first. This is going to be a little different than what I normally do. We already seen the first 15 minutes. I am not about to hold your hand down a memory lane that we've been watching for the last, 2-3 weeks that they showed that stuff. You know what they look like. We'll have the post. We're going to get this through because I have to talk about this season so far. I have some questions. Thank you, Mandy Pandy. I see you, baby. I'm going to get to my live chat. I see y'all. There's so much love. I appreciate it. Trust and believe. It was amazing. It was amazing. I want to talk about All Stars 8 because did anyone else hear the fan in the workroom when they were talking throughout the majority of the episode? And I thought that was one weird thing I've noticed. I said, now what is happening? Charles, why would Gabby be coming? This is not the panel. Someone help out Charles. Actually, I'm going to help you all out today. This is not the panel. I've made that an announcement several times on multiple social media pages. The panel is going to reconvene next Sunday. It is Mother's Day and everybody is with their mama. My mom passed away. So I can't be with my mom today and take this day off. And I'm also not in California still like Christopher is enjoying himself because I wanted to make sure I get back to my channel before something bad happens. Say YouTube forgets about me and throws me out the algorithm because they were trying to low key. Just so we're here. So I wanted my good friends to have a break today. And I said, let's just get to this. Let's just get to the review. And then next Sunday, a 3-episode run through. We gonna talk. And I think the panel likes that too, because it's like, yeah, we'll have 3 episodes to go over. We can fill in the 2-hour gap. We won't have no kind of break. It'll be straight up All Stars 3. And they're ready to talk to you. Trust me, we all have opinions. And believe me, we're going to get there. So yes, panel will be next Sunday. Again, my friends are ready to talk, trust and believe. But it's you got me today, baby. And I hope I'm enough for you. So let's see here. Mark, I'm so glad that StreamYard has these highlighted now, so I won't miss y'all super chats anymore. Tip for pizza cake before. Thank you. Let me get my social medias out the way first, because you know I'm a talker and Reddit hates that. At MattyRants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the MattyRants. That's in the Linktree description. I hate how I always do that. We have to take the sentence disconnect. Try that again. There is a Linktree link in the description of this video. Click it. It'll take you to all my other social media places and spaces. I've only had 3 hours of sleep. You will forgive me. And you can find me on all those other spaces. Honestly, actually, Instagram, you better go follow me. I have posted the entire performance on Instagram. I've also posted pieces of it on Twitter. But if you really want the 1 and the 2, part 1 and part 2 of it are posted on Instagram for the whole performance. It was America Has a Problem. And it was mixed in with this intro video that you just saw. That was a shout out to my rant pack. I did that for y'all. And then also the thong song. So shout out to David Laugh. We worked on that at 1 a.m. in the morning after Cornbread and Matty Morphosis came over for a photo. Well, Cornbread came over for a photo shoot. Matty Morphosis was over there. We were just talking, cutting it up a little bit. Matty's real cool, y'all. Real talk. But, you know, basically right after that, it's like 1 a.m. in the morning. He's like, okay, you want to work on this music? We got to turn it in for the show. I said, bet. And we stayed up all night working on that shit. It was pretty good. It was when 2 Libras work together, we're quite powerful. The creativity just, and there's more mixes coming, trust me, because we've got ideas for other shows. So get ready for some peas and leave there. But yeah, I'll get to that in a second. But no, I do reactions on Patreon for as low as $1 a month. You can catch that at patreon.com/MattyRants. There's an issue with the app right now where it's not letting videos play for some reason. And I don't know what's going on with that. But the website itself, if you use your web browser in your phone or on your tablet or your computer device, it will allow you to watch those videos as there are no blocking. There's nothing like that. If anyone says it is, it's not true. I've already verified, done everything. Just an issue with the app right now. I see some tippy poos coming in. I'll get y'all. Oh my God, stop. So much love. Breathe. Let's continue. Where am I at? Cameo, book me. I'm a good time. You want some love, you want some life, I got you. Don't ask me to say something gross. I'm not that girl. I'm not those people. I don't do all that. I'm a Christian sometimes. So yes, there we go. I appreciate that. Check this out, everybody. You see this RuPaul magazine over here for Entertainment Weekly. Also, just to give y'all a little something here. My first flyer. I got a physical copy. Thank you so much, Bitch Puddin', for this opportunity. I will be giving her flowers in the video with the edited one, plus everybody who helped me out with my face and getting me together. Adriana Sparkles, I love you so much. New friend in my life, my new drag auntie, okay? Honey Davenport, when I tell you a quick lesson, a 45-minute beat that was backstage right before the show. Bitch Puddin' helping me out. The Brat Pack, I got to give love to Kendall Gender, Geometric, Cynthia Kiss, because they were all on the same show. They came up after me. And Kendall was like, you good? You did good. But it was a very interesting moment. I was like, I have way more respect for y'all in the art of drag in general, just after what I went through in that amount of time. And to then perform for the first time at such a venue, at such a stage that people would like to, I was very humbled and I was honored by the situation. I'm just glad that I could actually give y'all something and put my money where my mouth is, where girls were saying, he don't even do drag. Why is he talking about the show? Now find something else to talk about. And I'm sure it'll be fun. Get over it, okay? I'm here and I've been here and I'm not going nowhere, baby, okay? Kyrie, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so proud of you. You did amazing. I'm so looking forward to your drag journey. Thank you so much, love. Yes, I am going to be taking this very seriously. They got me, girl. After the applause, it's over. I can't play around no more. So I've already started shopping around for looks. I've already started getting everything together. I have so many nails that I have already working with right now. Some new ones I just received. I'm definitely about to build my mood board this week in order for Pisa's aesthetic look and journey and try to get all that together. I'm also going to be purchasing a sewing machine very much soon and getting all of the patterns that I want together. I'm about to hop the fuck on in, and I'm so dead ass because I really want to do this now. That was the best feeling I've ever had in my entire life, and I put that on God. It was the best feeling ever. I'm the most happiest I've ever been. True tea. It was incredible. I was like, now I get it. Thank you so much, Ali. Get it, Pisa. Thank you. Oh, come on, handsome. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. If you do want to drop me a little tippy poo in my jar, all is appreciated, especially after I spent so much money on these queens this weekend. Trust me, I was making sure I bought everybody's merch as I could. PayPal.me/MattyRants, catch up $MattyRants, MattyRants. I also will have a DragCon video this week. So be on the lookout for that DragCon video. I'll be going over everybody who I met, saw, talked to, pictures, video. For those of you who saw Naomi Smalls out of drag on Friday, because you just know. Yeah. Shout out to Nay. I also am going to have some guests on the panel soon. Mistress Isabel Brooks has asked to be on the show, and I, of course, would love to have her. Olivia Lux also has requested Angeria. She's coming through. Oh, we got a list, baby. Malaysia, Baby Doll Fox. I talked to a lot of queens, and there are going to be several guests on the panel very soon. I have learned from this trip that I need to actually start messaging people and stop being so scary when it comes to contacting others and asking for, would you like to hop on the show? So trust. Deja's coming back too. We talked to Deja again. There's going to be a lot of girls. You're going to be gagged. I'd like it if the panel had drag race people. Relax. Let us breathe. They enjoy our show. You got to enjoy it too. Anywho, Jarvis, thank you so much, baby. I appreciate you. I'm going to read. I got some tips now. I really want to. I gotta give some love to immediately here. Stephanie, I thank you, my baby. Great job, piece of cake. Such a generous tip. Every time you come through, I love you down. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the tip. Enrique, sending my Chicago tip to your piece of cake performance. I was gagged. Thank you, love, for the tippy poo. I appreciate you. Make sure I get everybody in here. Okay, hold on. We got somebody here. Congratulations on your drag debut. So missed the beard, but you look fabulous. So proud of you. A bearded queen may not be completely out of the woods for me. I met someone this weekend who was a bearded queen who, when I saw their work, it inspired me a bit. But at the same time, when Vander Von Odd says, bitch, your cheekbones are nasty, you don't have to do much with makeup. I promise you. The world was mine after that. Like, Vander? I was like, oh my God. Well, Vander said it. I know it's true. Crash, thank you for the tippy poo. I appreciate you, baby. Casey, thank you for the tippy poo. Oh my God, y'all coming through here. Well-deserved tip for Pisa. You are amazing. Let's get to this real quick. I know I'm going to piss some girls off because they don't like me like that, but fuck you, bitch. Oh, excuse me. Don't. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I did it. I did. You said, girl, she doesn't do. I did. Now what? But I'm going to talk a little shit today, so here we go. Disclaimer, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, or wigs. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants and program participants are all their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the individuals, including me, mentioned on this program, so please don't be a jerk. And if you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, please consume some Activia and have yourself a good poot. I'm going to say this. For me to go to Santee Alley and find that outfit to get this little waist trimmer, and I know I needed a corset, but this is first time in drag. I was going to give hog body, whatever. It is what it is. I still gave body. So that's on that, I still gave body. Didn't need no pads or nothing, beach. So now I learned a couple of lessons from this video, but I do want to do this real quick and talk some. I am going to showcase the first half of this performance. I don't care. It's my show. I want to talk my big ish. Baby, I blacked out during this performance. I practiced all of this for 2 months with those heels. And the weird part about it is everything that I thought I was going to do, I didn't do. And this was all just off of feeling the full performance. This wig is by Forget Locks. Shout out to them. I bought the wig at DragCon. It was honestly my favorite thing. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I have to have this hair. And I asked her, I was like, okay, so I need to know if this is gonna actually hold up if I start dancing. And they're like, yes, it's gonna hold up if you start dancing, girl. Like this is sturdy as fuck. Mind you, that wig I put in my suitcase, packed it in. It still holds. It still holds. Imagine if I had like a year of practice prior to even doing this performance. Now, wait a minute. I want to make sure we all are. Wait, whoa, I'm going to go back real quick. I just want y'all to see that kick. I just want y'all to see how high that kick was so nobody gets confused here. I don't want y'all playing in my face no more. Womb up. That was upstairs. Did you see it touch my damn face? I just want you to know. That leg went up. It was not here. It wasn't here. It wasn't here. Boom. I don't want to hear it. I was a former gymnast. Y'all won't play in my face, okay? So let's not do it. Just so we're clear. It was so lovely the entire, I don't know. I couldn't believe it. I was hearing Rant back, Matty Rants. It was overwhelming. I felt so humbled in that moment. And then I understood a piece of drag at that moment too, where I said, I can't look at this the same way again, ever again. I can't come back and talk about this show like the same way I ever did again, especially because of me and now in feeling really into it. And I'm having people, legendary Shauna Brooks, talking about, you did that. Like, what? Shauna Brooks, girl, you are a legend. Gave me my flowers, girl. Nicole Page Brooks was sharing the dressing room with me, bitch, talking all the way through. I love Nicole. Nicole's a hoot. She said, baby, for your first time, I've seen a lot. And it was a lot to take in, even from other folks. It was a lot. And I was appreciative of this moment. And I fucking love drag so much. I live and breathe for it. And now I'm about to talk about that was that that was that part. Hold on. So let's roll this out. I'm gonna get the video up now. Let's talk about let's talk about All Stars 8. I'm sorry. I know. So it's like this. I didn't tune in to see him. I didn't do that. And I totally get it. But I just had to talk my ish real quick because I'm very happy. I cried when I got to my hotel room once Nidra left, because Nidra came by, like, I got on my knee. I prayed to God. I said, thank you for allowing me to get over my fears of not being masculine and not being received, because I did this, and not allowing past incidences with family and friends that hurt me and made me feel I had to be somebody else to stop me in doing something I wanted to do. It took me so long to get here. Procrastinator I am, and a hard-headed one I am, but get ready for pizza. She's baking and rising, honey. Okay. So many super chats. Oh my God, y'all are amazing. Okay, now we can get this All Stars 8 game running here. Let's get it running, girls. Let's get it running. Okay. Okay, now we know the winner of this episode, right? I still want, okay, I'm not trying to take nothing away from no one, but I kind of wanted Lala to win. No shit, I'm glad Kahana won, but if we're going to talk about it, if it was the lip sync for your life, for this and going against Aja to Freakum Dress, oh, Lala would have gave. Now, I'm not saying Kahana didn't give, but Kahana didn't give a lip sync. She danced, but she didn't lip sync. I watched that baby stare in our faces while she was cutting up. I said, now you're not going to give us the words. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you, love. Thank you. Peace to Mateo. Congratulations. You ate that MF stage up. This channel is going up and up, period. Thank you so much. Yolanda, thank you for the generous super chat. Thank you so much. Beautiful queen. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you so very much. David Clay, you deserve all the great things in life. Congratulations, Maddie. Congratulations, Pisa. Peaza. But I'm going to let it go because Pez is still hot. Natasha, put this on your G-string, this piece of, it's in there. Thank you, babe. This is how I was trying to grab tips. Like this. Misty Blue, I hope that my city showed you all the love that you deserve. Misty, LA, that energy. Precinct is that girl. I need y'all to know now. Precinct is that girl. That girl. That girl. I will be forever grateful. It's my first performance ever, bar bitch pudding. I love you, girl. Love you down, sister. All right, so let's get into this here. RuPaul, where is this wig and why have you been hiding it? I don't know about you, but I enjoyed it. Oh, I know. Nay, Rick, I'm gonna get there. That last look, it wasn't the worst though. I think some people online were doing the fucking most. I think if anything, like they said, the letters were weird because I thought the concept was great. I thought some people were giving it way too much, but it was like, yeah, the letters looked like it was A, B, C, it is one, it gave very saliva in a peanut butter cookie mix kind of situation. So I didn't know what was going on. Let's see here. Melanie, thank you so much, baby. Maddie, you did so well this weekend. Can't wait to see what happens next. Mel, girl, I got a lot of work to do, okay? Sienna, thank you for the super chat. Love you from Sienna. Excuse me. Sorry. Shauna, thank you so much, baby. Love you. Love you, Shauna. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate you, sister. Hold on here. Am I getting everybody? Are we good? We good. All right, let's go. I like this wig. I thought this was a cool intro too. I was like, oh, this is interesting. It felt very stock footage at one moment. Like who are these random people in the street? Is this going to be an Easter egg hunt? I'm not quite sure, but I like this wig. RuPaul, a pussycat do you right. Your head ain't that big, sister. Go for it. Oh, Carmelo, absolutely. And can I give you a song that you can work on because I need to perform badly? I need a mix for Church Girl, mixed with some Big Frida Ass Everywhere, if that can happen. And the other one I wanted was Move by Beyonce, but I wanted to incorporate another song. And I'm trying to think, I can't figure out which one I think should work or mix into it. But please let me know because thank you. I'm also honey, I'm paying for gowns. Let's go. I'm trying to get my shit up. I like this wig. It's cute. It's cute. Okay. Jimbo actually was not the worst in the group. I want y'all to really go back and watch this. I had to study the video for a second prior to this. I said, that's the first time I think I've seen Jimbo actually know the choreography. Maybe a little late sometimes and sometimes a little early, but it was definitely much better than James Mansfield, who I enjoyed them this episode. But honey, when that performance happened, I was like, whoa. Oh, woo. Oh, so you can stop it. Not today, girl. That was kind of crap. But we've already seen the first 15 minutes of this with the babies walking into the workroom, so I'm not going to give you that full spill again. If you want to have that spill, by all means, you can go back to one of my videos previously where we talked about their entrance looks and how I felt about them. So that means I'm not going to dive down that rabbit hole again or have a 5-minute conversation about a particular contestant that I've already gave my opinions on. Also, I'm sorry, Heidi. I forgot to mention that this is clearly an Oblina reference as well. Not just the gap tooth, but this is clearly with the color scheme. Oblina from Real Monsters. Clearly that girl. Why was there no talent show this episode? I know we like to change up the volume and do things a little bit differently. I miss the talent show. I needed the talent show. I wanted the talent show. I wanted it. I know Jimbo's already had to do it before, all that kind of jazz, their third time running, all that kind of mess. But I was a bit disappointed with that. Okay. And then mind you, no reading challenge. So that means that we don't get to see everybody try to give their best gag. You know what I mean? It takes us out of that fantasy now. And now it's going to be in the middle of the show. So that means that if a particular contestant that I really, really like, who I know is funny, just so happens to be eliminated prior to that, we're not going to get that, honey. We're not going to get it. Love the clean shaven look, Matty. So some people miss the beard, and some people love the clean shaven. This is definitely, the yes, daddy face right now. But the beard will grow back in. Give it. I probably, what is today? It's Sunday. Let's see how my face looks Saturday for the All Stars 8 episode 3 review. Let's see where the beard goes here. Picture it. God, I love these queens so much. 493 in the room already. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. We're talking about All Stars 8, Episode 1, the Fame Game. Now, RuPaul tells them what they're going to be doing first here, and it's going to be they gives them the prizes. It's $200,000 this year for All Stars. Now, isn't that good? See what we won, children. All Star 7 had the 200. Now these babies get the same prize money. Thank you, Drag Race, because the girls had started adding stuff up and we figured it out. But of course, you got to put things together to make sure that babies can get paid. So I'm like, thank God. Like, they pay these girls. Drag is not cheap at all. And I know that. Bitch, I was going broke trying to find stuff. Like, ooh. I'm going to give some love to Santee Alley, though. When I was now I'm going to give you some drag tea. When I went to, I literally got off the plane. It's Wednesday, okay? We do the whole recording thing Thursday morning. Honey's like, Matty, meet me in Santee Alley. We'll go shopping together because I'm looking for fabric. She was buying fabric. She was getting fabric for Vivacious's booth. And I was trying to get my outfit. So Honey was like, being a mom and going, what do you want to look like? And I was like, I want to look like Cookie Lyons, but I care about my husband because he's not an asshole. I want to look like I sell something, but not the good stuff. I wanted to be like Rock from Power, but like the light skin version, if that made any sense to her. Like, I love my kids, but I'm a real bad bitch. That was the idea. Somehow we ended up with this Jean-Paul Gaultier sort of knockoff number, and it just happened. So, but I saw everybody you can think of in Santee Alley. Everybody was buying shit. Fabric stores. I learned how to buy fabric. I learned how to haggle. Thank you, Mama. I learned how to haggle. It was really cool, but it was so weird. It was just so weird, but I kind of lived and breathed for it. Hold on, we got some stars over here. Let's give some love before we continue on with this today. Thank y'all for so much love today. I appreciate you. Aaron, you my friend till the end. Heidi ho, ha ha ha. So proud of you, Fred. I got so excited watching your performance. Love you too. Thank you, Aaron. Amy, couldn't tip you in person, but looking forward to seeing more of your future drag journey. Love you, Matty. Love you too. Thank you, Zal. Thank you. All right, $200,000. You already know the gas, all that good extra stuff that comes along with it. But RuPaul announces there's going to be something else, possibly a second way to win. This sort of throws people off. I love James Mansfield for saying, I wonder if it's going to be bare knuckle boxing. She's not going to announce it yet, but she'll do so later. Now, we need to get to do you want to call this a mini challenge? Because in reality, they actually included this in the scoring. I feel like this is more of a maxi mini than just a mini challenge. We also had almost over 500 at one point. Thanks for tuning in. Like, do you count this as a mini challenge? Because it's not a mini challenge. It's like, hey, I just want to see some more clothes from you. We'll calculate this into your score towards the end of the episode. You feel me? So this isn't a mini challenge. This is dead ass first part of the maxi. That's it. Part 1 of maxi challenge. They low-key did a ball today. Oh, damn. Oh, did I crack the code? That's it. They did a ball. This is low-key a ball. In installments. 2 Black people and 2 white folks. I'm kidding. Michelle, RuPaul, Carson, and Raven are sitting there today. There is no introduction. Nobody's pretending to be a celebrity. It's not that kind of funny. It's very much, let's give what needs to be given today. I actually love how Raven's looking here. I was like, oh, okay. Stunning. Now, the looks that they're supposed to be presenting for the 2 categories is famous then, which is glamorous look inspired by years gone by, and then famous now, a modern day fame sort of look, okay? First up is Alexis Michelle. Alexis, you kind of peed this first episode. You peed, bitch. That runway I'm going to get to, I want that dress. I was here for this. I thought this was perfect. And this is the category. This is the category. She also sold the look. Alexis is a theater girl. Alexis is a theater girl. Oh, them hands. Oh. I enjoyed this. I was impressed. Puss puss. Next up is Kahana Mantris. This I enjoyed. She gives me the new wife. She's the new wife, is what I got from this look. And she's clearly like, let's say, Leonardo DiCaprio's newest girlfriend under 25. I think that deserves a disclaimer. Well, that's if Leonardo DiCaprio enjoyed black women. He's not Robert De Niro, by the way, but you know, pop off. But no, Kahana was giving. This was a great first episode for her. It was a good first episode for Kahana. I said, oh, she's peeing. This is a lot. I said, this is hard to like have a feeling about the show right now because it's like, most majority are doing so well. Laura, thank you so much for the super chat. Dollars towards the glorious nails I saw you have. Yum. Oh my gosh, the House of Milan is in the chat. In case y'all didn't know, House of Milan did my nails. And also they did nails for James Mansfield for a particular look that you were going to see very soon, as well as for Willem and other queens. So House of Milan, I see you, girl, doing your thing. Get your business out there, baby. I let everybody in that backstage of that dressing room know those nails were yours, darling, okay? They were like, where'd you get those from? House of Milan. There's their Instagram. Okay. Kahana, you did that. 500 plus in the room. Thanks for being here. Hit that like button. It's your boy, Matty Rants. We're talking about All Stars 8. Heidi in Closet is next. I'm taking off this jacket, girl. I like that. I'm not back in Houston. This ain't LA. LA was a sensible 75 with lows of 50. Houston is raining in 85 and 88 degrees, all hot, musty ass city. I like Heidi's look. I wish this was given more time to explain the reference, which I did see online. So shout out to Heidi in Closet. I love you, sister. You were the first person I took pictures with and everything this week when I went to DragCon. You were the first person I stopped at, and I went and saw my Down Under babes right after that. Check out her Instagram, Mel and Aaliyah. She kind of explains the look a little bit in reference for why she did this face, this, and the other. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Tori Brown, because I don't want to be famous for fighting and drinking and going to the club and doing nothing. To be fair. Christopher, thank you so much for the super chat. Welcome back, Matty. Hi, Rant Pack. Oh, I got to get my Bad Boys reviews together. Oh, yeah, we got a lot to catch up on. I did like it. Mrs. Kasha Davis. I know. Okay. I know. She said Lucille Balls. Lucille Balls. That's a drag queen I know. Shout out to my bitch. But Lucille Ball. I know that's what she was saying, and I got that. I disagree with these toots. Personally, I thought it was okay. I wish she did a different hair to give like if she was gonna do Lucy, I wish she did it differently. But I do like the reference that she gave with the look. It looks expensive. Also, before I go any further, let me just say this to all of the designers involved with all of these looks. We thank you for your work and for supporting these queens and for getting them to where they want to go and presenting the looks that they have worked out with you and all the work that you go into it. So if I say I don't like something, it is not against you as a designer because your talent is still there. Okay. I want to be very clear this year, especially as somebody who is in this shit now. Like, I am not talking about the designer and saying that they're a terrible designer. It just may not be my favorite look, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? It may not be my favorite look. Okay. So listen, it was nice. It was a nice look. I wish the hair was, I wanted her to do I wish it was more on the line of Lucy, but I get where she was going. So it's okay. It was okay for me. But I would like to make sure that designers know your work is appreciated. I just may not care for whatever I saw, but at the same time, you're still effing talented. Sachi, I don't know if that was a real account or not, so I wouldn't respond to it. I was like, that's a very random post. Let's see here. That happened in one of my other videos. Someone came in and just started saying a whole bunch of stuff, and then started like, I don't trust that, so I had to block that comment. If that wasn't the case, that person should completely contact me, and then we'll talk about that later. But that didn't seem in line with the conversation that was happening here, and this is about drag race. Okay, listen, this Coco Chanel number, I have. Okay. It's the coat, isn't it? Or is it the skirt? I like it. I think it looks big on her, and that's my issue. It makes her look less sophisticated and more matronly than what she was going for, a sophisticated look. That is for me. I think Naysha looks gorgeous still, period. But something about it reads big. Like the mug can't clock her. The hat's right. Pearls up top, done. Everything here, fine. But it just looked big on her. And I was like, Okay, I thought I was tripping. Because in my reaction, you'll see my face go, huh? I just wanted it to be, just a little different. But, Candy, this was so smart. It's the fact that I saw Candy prior to her even going out to film for this. But this was so smart. Jermaine. Okay, Jermaine is the person who made this shirt. Jermaine, I'm wearing the shirt. Thank you so much, Jermaine. Listen, this was smart. I liked this a lot. I did. I thought this was a bop. RuPaul lived. Listen, if you hated it, it's cool. I disagree with you. That's why I love us having our different opinions here in reference for this. I personally enjoyed it. But I think the person who matters the most is this bitch right here, because she said, oh, you're going to do me? You're going to do me. That hair. Oh, that wig. I want it so much. Oh, I want it so much. I want that wig. I want it now. Oh, the wig is fabulous. I thought the makeup was good. I'm not going to talk about anybody cinching from my first show, so see how that works? I thought it was lovely. Moving forward and on. Next up is Darian Waistline. Darian, I love you. I don't like this. I love you. And I give it up to the designer. I do, but what? It was something, I was trying to figure out what my problem with it was. And I think it's because the skirt was this completely different fabric to the corset that's so beautifully done, but it's so different. It just feels disconnected a tad bit. And then she has this coat over, which I think is honestly, it's beautiful, but on something else than that dress. And it's a nice hair. I thought the hair was lovely. I thought the face was beat. I thought everything up top was right with God. I just thought that there was some disconnections with how everything was put together, and that they all belonged on separate different outfits for some reason. But like, I still love me some Darian Lake now. I just thought, oh, this is no. I didn't know where she was going. I did not. I couldn't. I was trying to find it. I was trying so hard to like it. I was like, no. Monica Beverly Hills. So glad to have you back here, sister. This is puss. This was puss. The Cleopatra. Oh, this was puss. Ate it up, girl. This was nasty. I was like, yes, ma'am. She said, I got a little money now. I was like, aha, you do. You do. I thought this was right. But yes. Headpiece was everything, ain't it? Like, oh. Oh, Monica, put the gun down. Put the gun down, Monica. We'll all go with you peacefully. Put the gun down. Pow pow. James Mansfield is next. I like this look. I did like this look. Full on Mexican heritage moment here. I thought it was actually well executed. Shout out to House of Milan, honey. Your nails were featured on this look, darling. I saw the photos that were done for Instagram. Congratulations, love. But I thought this was a good look. And also, let's think about All Stars 9. I mean, excuse me, season 9, real quick. To All Stars 8, James Mansfield. Like, James didn't get no time there, right? All we can do is get more here, and we can show what we have for drag. The second look is more successful for me because, well, no, actually that's a lie. I thought this one, here's my point. I thought whatever James did here was more successful than what they did on the runway, even though I like their runway look because it was very Trisha Paytas. But I think what they did here was it gave Ru like, okay, bitch, she's coming to play. Yes, she is. Go ahead, James. I'm rooting for you, sister. I did blink several times. And I loved you, Jessica Wilde. Nefertiti. I like the new face that was made, that was shown on Good Morning America, Nefertiti. That one. From that statue that they made, Nefertiti. The one where we all were like, now who face is that? Listen, I think that she looks beautiful. I think this is gorgeous. But I blinked several times for Nefertiti. I was like, blink, blink, blink. Like, wait a minute. I was like, wait, how do I feel about this? I let it go. I let it go. I let it go. I was like, I'm letting it go because I thought she presented it very well, and it wasn't done like a certain particular contestant we know from our previous show that did something previously. I thought it was personally great, so I just blinked a couple times. I was like, Matt. I thought it was good. I thought it was really good. Well done. Actually, all of Jessica's looks this week were really good. Man, this is going to be a hard season. I'm going to be mad at everyone that goes home. Well, I haven't seen episode 2 yet. We'll see. I'm going to get there. It's the Wakanda. See, reserve. That's why when I tell you, I was blinking. I was blinking like, I don't, wait a minute. I was like, now, wait a minute. I was like, hold it. No, I'm watching episode 2 tomorrow morning because tonight, I need a break. If that makes any sense, y'all. I really did do a red-eye flight. I slept for 3 hours, woke up, immediately got to this. Immediately. I also had to clean my house because I thought I cleaned it, but clearly I didn't. So yeah. Oh, I'm not blinking too hard, Reggie. I had to think for a second because I was like, wait, what? But I think it was a great look. I think it was executed very, 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 very well. And that's why I'm not thinking too hard on that and going, how dare she? I was like, no, this seems appropriate. And I just move forward from it. I had to check myself. Like, okay, check myself. Because sometimes we jump. You know what I'm saying? We jump sometimes as people. Other times we're very on the money, the majority. But I was like, let me enjoy this. And I did. Now, speaking of jumps. No. Oh my. Speaking of jumps. One thing about me during DragCon is I tried to stay off of Twitter because people were spoiling the show. But of course, y'all are watching it, so you're not really spoiling anything. I'm just scrolling through. So many people hate Jimbo. Can I just talk about Jimbo on the show and not how we feel outside of the show? Is that cool with y'all? Great. I just want to make sure we're there on that. Like, I don't want that to be, I get where folks are coming from and I respect y'all's feelings, but I really want to talk about the show and not make it like this whole thing of like, do. I have fallen victim to that in previous videos and previous, like, shows I've reviewed. And I regret those moments because, again, it's a TV show. But, I understand why folks are mad because they feel Jimbo makes fun of the female or the human. I know that ain't you, bitch. Hey, Heidi. Come on in the closet. Listen, sister, don't make me send you a link now, Heidi. Don't make me send you a link If you don't even have to be, I don't want you in drag, so you better be out of it. Don't make me send you a StreamYard link and have you up in this piece and have you talking about this episode with me, because you know I will. I know you got the setup here, but let's talk about it here. Jimbo giving Marilyn Monroe tease. I thought it was sickening. Sickening. Girl, I'm resting now, and you should, because DragCon was a mess. It was a lot. Listen, Heidi, I just told everybody you were the first person I stopped and took when I initially got to DragCon, you were my first stop. I said, "Oh, there go my sister. I gotta go. I gotta go talk to her." Y'all, make sure to send Heidi in Closet some love. Go follow her if you aren't already. She's amazing, and we love you. Love you. I love you, bitch. Love you. Also, I bought your grinder. Oh, wait, do I have it with me? I think I have it with me. Hold on, let me show you Heidi's grinder. Let me show you. Okay. Yes, I have the grinder. Oh my gosh. Okay, so glad nobody in TSA stole this, because I was so worried they were going to get it. So Heidi, one of her merch items is this grinder right here. Is this not cute? Oh, I had to have it. Please. I was like, wait, what can I get from her? It's a grinder. I need a new grinder. This is a cute grinder. It's black. It's mine. Back to Jimbo. This I thought was fabulous. And I just love the way that the dress looks. I think this is kind of incredible. Like, it's already blowing wind. So I'm just like, Now, on closer inspection, but listen, I think this is still a fabulous look. I really did enjoy the full bit of it. I thought Jimbo ate this up. La Ree, Diane Carroll, category closed. Classic. I want this dress in a different color. I need it in like a very light blue. Ooh, I need this dress in a light, nasty blue. A little bit of that robin's egg blue. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. It is a reference to a legendary queen and one that RuPaul lives and breathes for. It's Diane Carroll, and that was that. I enjoyed it. For me, I was like, I need this in a blue. That's all I kept thinking. I just want it in blue. I just need it in blue. The next category, and I was triggered when Alexis Michelle came out, is Famous Now, modern day fame. For those of you who watch Drag Race España, did this hurt you too? Did it hit you? Like, I almost flew out of my seat and found myself in another dimension, because after witnessing Kelly Roller's interpretation of this look, this is everything. Do you see what happens? See, now I get y'all who are booting this, but I say no to your boots. You want to know why? Watch Drag Race España. Go see what, forgive me, Kelly, I got to drag you real quick. Go see what that lady did. And then you bring this up. Oh, no. This was everything. I was like, no, that's how it's done. If you're going to do it drag style. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty successful look. And also, we've seen girls cover their faces before. But Kahana Mantris low-key peed in this Lil Nas X inspired ensemble. This Kahana, you peed, girl. Peed. Urine. Puddles. Ooh, it was so good. It was so clean. It was so good. Oh, I couldn't stop looking at it like, It looks really well made, very well tailored. It fits perfectly. Whoever designed this outfit, shout out to you. You did this. It's so bravo. Love it. Heidi in Closet is next. I liked this. Once, honey, you didn't even have to tell me it was Chloe and Haley. I'm gonna be real with you. You didn't have to tell me. I figured from the hair. 1, 2. I actually really like this because of the print. I'm always here for a print moment down. I love the color scheme. I thought this was cute, Heidi. I liked it. I did. Now, Would I have done this with pink? Mm-mm. I don't know why I'm feeling blue. I'm sounding like Vivian. I would did blue and orange. That would have been my color. I would probably did like a blue and orange moment. Mm-hmm. Giving very Auburn colors. For those who know what college I'm talking about. I would have gave that kind of tease. I liked it. I like the wig. Okay. Okay. Kasha, I'm gonna be honest with you. Heidi, talk about, blue and orange would have been really cute. Listen, I'm just saying, in my mind, that's where my head would have gone for the blue. I would have gone for the blue, but it was still cute, sister. It was good. Y'all know I love Kasha, but I got Liza Minnelli too. I think it's still a good outfit. Like, no shade. I think it's a good look, but when she said momager, I was like, no, baby, that's Liza Minnelli. I'm like, you're Liza. I was waiting for a Zazz kick. No shade. This Kris Jenner would never, and I'm not even being rude, but like, let's be very, very clear. Listen, Kasha. Now, I could do, Kris if I did Snatch Game. But, for me, baby, you got to put a little arm up there, just rip the wrist. You got to rip it. Oh. I thought it was Liza, but I still thought it was a nice look. I just didn't get Kris Jenner. So when she said that, I was like, I don't know about Kris, but I see Liza, and I think it's still a nice look. I think it is still a nice look. I saw Liza. I didn't see Kris. Liza just sitting there, give him, a kick or something. Because my mother, you know her, she's famous. She's been in movies. Yeah, me too. Me too. The gays, they keep me going. It's very that. But I think it's still a nice look. I do. Naysha, this was your best look of the night. Naysha Lopez, this is your best look of the night. Naysha Lopez, Donatella Versace. Ooh. Oh. It's so good. I was like, oh. Oh, now, when you do a flat wig, you have to give me this kind of human. You need to give me some sort of like AI, I wrote the script kind of tease, okay? Confuse me, bitch. Like, I thought it was puss. See, the reason why I didn't say J-Lo was because of the blonde. And I know J-Lo doesn't necessarily go for this hyper platinum kind of blonde. And if she really wanted to do Donatella, she would have, drew a bunch of Charlie Brown, scratchily, scriggly lines on her face and called it what it was. But I think she just meant the dress was giving Versace, so she wanted to do Donatella. But Naysha looks fucking gorgeous. That mug. Peed. 607 of you here. Thank you so much for being here. Do me a favor and hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. My name is Matty Rants, and I do drag as piece of cake. Ha! It's my new way of talking. And you're watching the Matty Rants channel, All Stars 8, Episode 1 review. I'm such a happy boy now. Candy Muse. Now, I liked the jacket the most out of all of this that is up here. And I personally liked how the wig blended into it. The dress, I was like, it's cool. But I think the jacket was the winner for me. I liked the jacket. The coat was nasty. It looked I wanted the coat. It looked comfortable. And I thought that the hair was giving me what I wanted. I did enjoy her beat. The dress underneath, I was like, for me personally, I enjoyed other things about it versus what this was giving. But the fur, ooh, I would rob Candy for that fur. Do you hear me? I'm gonna have to hear in the back with a brick. Boom. Because that coat I need now. But I think her makeup is giving. I liked it. I just don't like what's downstairs. The regular. I have several questions I have set beep, beep, beep. This is when I start having a problem with Drag Race. Beep, beep, beep. This is when I start having a problem with Drag Race. Okay. How can I ask what exactly was she supposed to do to drag this up? Besides put a whole bunch of rock, paper, scissors, bedazzled shit on the shirt and make it shine the fuck out of it. I have questions and I need answers. I didn't like how this went down with judges. I don't know. You said now. You said now. The reference is now. Billie Eilish literally dressed like this for a good goddamn minute because of the fact that people were always constantly talking about bodies and she had that body dysmorphia. I thought that was the point of Darian wearing this outfit on top of her losing the weight. I went into the concept. That's why I was like, am I thinking too hard about this or am I missing something? So, and I thought it was also funny how Darian did someone like Billie Eilish, complete opposite day, like situationship. Maybe it could have been dragged up a little bit more. I hear that note, but I personally thought this was successful. I don't know. I thought it was kind of silly because it's like, it's now, right? So wouldn't now, like, isn't that where the looks are going now? Everything's more baggy. Everything's grunge again. Everything's getting back to that feel. Like that is the time. The 90s are starting to hit the fuck up. You know what I mean? It's like, what are we talking about? Regardless, I can see where points are made when people felt that they didn't like this look, and I respect those points. I just felt differently. But maybe there could have been a little bit more spackle. Maybe it could have been a little bit more spackle. Monica Beverly Hills said she's Kim Petras. Okay. I would have chose Black China, like when she found God, if anything, versus Kim. But no, shout out to Kim Petras, though. She's doing her thing. I thought this was cute, and I left it at that. She said them shoes were expensive, and I was like, are they? And I don't want to be rude, but I was like, they had to be. They had to be. Had to be. I think that Monica's gorgeous, though. Down, girl. But it just didn't. I was like, I wish the skirt was a bit different. I wish the shoes were on something else or not at all. I do love the purse. I do love the shades. I love the beat. When she took off her glasses, didn't happen. But Monica, beautiful, beautiful girl. Oh, can I tell you what Marina Summers clocked me? I went and saw, remember Marina Summers from Drag Race Philippines? Hopefully we'll see her on our television sets again. I like went up to her and I was like, hi, doing the whole picture bit. She goes, oh, I know who you are. Jiggly would send the reviews that Minty Fresh did the same thing, right? As a matter of fact, where's this photo of Minty? Hi, Minty. It was lovely meeting you. She said, you would say she's a pretty girl. She quoted me, y'all. It was so funny. I was gagged. She said, she's a pretty girl. I said, and you are. She says, very much, very much. I said, the doll is here. Oh, it was so funny. Minty was super, super sweet, too. I got to see Turing as well, of course, Jiggly. I didn't get to see Precious Paula Nicole, and I was so upset. I went to her booth, and she went on break, and when I came back, they had to go to the panel, and I had to get packed to go home, and I couldn't see Precious. And Victoria Scone, I didn't get to sing Lesbians. I'm so evil. I didn't get to sing my song to her because I had to leave, and I was supposed to go to her booth, but I ended up having to do a whole bunch of other things at the end of the DragCon experience. And then a lot of people were talking to me about my show at, Precinct. It was a long day. I'm so sorry, y'all. I didn't get to see everybody I wanted, but James Mansfield. Okay. I think this is a successful JoJo Siwa interpretation. I think this is perfect. I love how she served this, though. I really did like this. I really did like this. I did. I liked it. Homogenic. I'm going to get it, though. I'm going to find a way. Who knows? I might go to the UK. You see what I'm saying? I have to meet her. I didn't get a picture with Sigourney Beaver, but I met Sigourney. I met her out of drag in Santee Alley when she was shopping and I was shopping. And I was like, anyway, let me stop telling my DragCon stories. But no, I think this is great. Good. Loved it. The way she presented it was funny. I thought she did it well. Very, very good. Ooh, Jessica Wilde. This was puss. I love it. I'm sorry, Jessica ate this up. I thought this was a bop. I thought it was a bop. I thought it was great. Oh, I love seeing Jessica back on TV again. Oh, it's amazing. I loved it. It was so good. She's like, I'm representing Bad Bunny. I said, yup, that would be it. Jessica did really good this week. Judging was interesting. Jimbo, I like this to be. I think the wig is fire with the thumbs up. Yeah, come on. I thought this was kind of cool. Like I wouldn't say my favorite of everybody's from the Famous Now, but it's cool, right? Especially this wig. Oh, the wig. It's kind of ridiculous. I live for it. Actually, it's really good. Oh, it was so funny. That was great. Now, Lala Ree, I love you, sister. And listen, some of Lala's looks are going to be made by my new good friend, hey brother, who did Angeria's looks for the season. But I don't know if this is something that they did or not. Regardless of it, I'm going to give you positive critiques, and I'm going to tell you why I don't like this. Concept is perfect. OnlyFans for sure, especially with Famous Now, right? That makes absolute sense. That makes perfect sense. The problem is because she's naked, duh. Like, and this could be season 7 if we really wanted to talk about it, when they had to do the naked part and they like whoop, whatever. It's the words for me. I'm not even mad at the nude illusion. It's the words. Concept is perfect. That little piss yellow wig is giving. Makeup done. It's the letters. It just looked like, it looked like nobody gets graded in that class kind of like project. It's giving me Miss Mitten's first grade classroom tease, and that's sitting somewhere on the board with everyone's pictures. You know how the kids are in first grade when they're taking pictures, that kind of cheesy shit, those words. But I like the concept. The concept is perfect. I just needed now that's when I'm like, how y'all say with Darian, we need to be a little razzle dazzle. Them letters needed to be like pow. They needed to be a little bit bigger and much brighter and very sparkly. I needed some sparkle with them letters. Something like that. But I got where she was going. So I was like, okay. Well, what a fabulous runway that was. We got to see multiple looks from queens. Everybody got a chance. Hey, Monica, even though this wasn't a great episode for you necessarily with the outcome, you got 3 looks out, sister. That's more than a lot of girls get for their first seasons, period. But yeah, everyone's de-dragging. I don't know why I chose this picture. Yes, I do. It was so funny. I'm just going to use a disclaimer because I feel like it. Oh, the way I'm going to run through the workroom here, it's going to be at record time. Hey, everybody. How do you feel? Alexis Michelle has a big crush on Lala Ree. Will that be a storyline later? Who knows? Candy and all of them are gagged to see Jimbo. Jimbo is international. Now are we starting to bring international girls into the All-Star seasons? Yes, this does open up more people from other franchises to then pop into an All-Stars season in the States, which is, I think, a good thing. Mix it up a little bit. But there are also queens from the States who honestly still deserve a shot that we would like to see on the show. Dita Ritz, but we're waiting for them to make decisions to allow those people to be on the show or for the timing to be right. Dita Ritz needs to be on the next All-Stars. World of Wonder. Do you hear me? I know she said we all say things. Put my girl Dita on there now. And Pangina. Don't put on no UK versus no Money World. Everybody, they need to pay for drag, bitch. That shit is not cheap. It's not. Girl, I was over there looking at I was pinching pennies by my drag. She gave me a deal on my wig, mind you. That she gave me a nice deal on my wig. I got very lucky with the price on my wig because that wig is expensive that I bought. That nice unit. Very expensive wig. But the wigs at DragCon were selling for $400. I didn't have to pay that for mine. Thank God. But like, drag ain't no joke. And now I know. So my respect level is up. Like, girl, I'm over here talking all kinds of shit. I need to shut up. Listen, of course, they're all going over it, competed several times. How do you feel? It's just like conversation. Monica, how many years has it been? I was like, it's weird that they're asking how long has it been for Monica as far as competing. And then, Jessica Wilde is standing right there. Jessica Wilde is standing right there. Jessica Wilde was on the show before her. How long has it been since you competed? What are we talking about? Jessica wasn't on no All Stars. We've been campaigning for Jessica for a long time. We've been trying to get Jessica Wilde on the show forever. What are you Jaden Dior Fierce also needs to be on the show too. That and Taste. If they're going to bring somebody international in, Taste better be on a US season immediately. Oh, speaking of Taste. Hi, sister. Love you. So happy I got to see you again. I love me some Tasty. But yes, I'm like, bitch, Jessica was over here for the 2. That's season 2. Monica was what, season 5? Like, who are we asking questions for? Anywho, because I know the track record and everybody, this and that and the other, there's no miscongeniality this year, which I believe conversations were had between Lala and Heidi in reference for this. Well, we can't have miscongeniality this year. No, we cannot. But Lala's got a plan, and it's not to spell things correctly. Lala's going to be great for confessionals this year. I already feel it. I feel we will have nothing but good confessionals. I alone love her for her top. Giving me all kinds of that good sexy bald and this fabulous top. I just live for the top. It's everything. I kind of want it myself. Of course, the conversations about the twist occur. We're not going to get too deep into that because in reality, this was very much let me fill in the gaps and, call it a day. RuPaul steps back into the workroom to tell them what their maxi challenge is going to be. And it's going to be sort of a girl group challenge where they're going to remix a particular song that was an underground club hit from the Fabulous Pop-Tarts, who just so happened to be the creators behind, of course, World of Wonder, and starting RuPaul's Drag Race with RuPaul. Randy Barbado and Fenton Bailey. As much as you want to talk about this show and and say the things you want to say, we have these gentlemen to thank for this program. We have these gentlemen to thank for DragCon. We have these gentlemen to thank for programs that we actually watch. I get it. When people are like, well, I feel, these are the people behind the show. This is how we have Drag Race. The way we got here, the logo days to the VH1 days, they've really made this happen. And I think they have a book out too. Listen, I went to go get the book at DragCon. The lady was like, hold on. We're going to be right back because they weren't there to sell it at the time. So I was like, I'm going to come back. And then I forgot about it. So I need to buy the book myself because I wanted to read it. I just wanted to get an idea of like how their start was and the process behind everything. But seriously, the reason we're even having this conversation now is because of these gentlemen. So thank you. You've honestly given me my favorite fucking reality TV show ever. Yep. Thank you. Like, you don't even know. Okay. Money, success, face, glamour. I kind of live for their group name though, the Fabulous Pop-Tarts. I would have went to the show. I don't know what club they were at, but I would have went. But they've changed so many people's lives, including all of us as fans. So nothing but love to those babies. And it was fame, not face. Thank you. Money, success, fame, and glamour. There we go. Anywho, they got two teams. Two teams are actually, it was just done based off of who was standing next to who and all that kind of jazz. But with the first group, it's going to be a glam rock number. And then with the second group, it's going to be a disco number. For glam rock, we have Alexis, Darian, Heidi, Kimora, Candy, and Naisha Lopez. Okay. Hi, Uncle Gumbald. Oh my God. Can I please give a highlight just so I can look at your Avi? Wow. Adventure time. Go grab a friend. Be your friend to ferry it. What is it? With Jake the dog. If it was a Finn the human, Jake the dog. Go ahead, adventure time. I never get the words, but I still am a fan of cartoons. So there you go. I had to give you a shout out just for the adventure type of it. I wanted to be in disco. I would have wanted to be in disco. No shade. I would want to be in disco. It's James Mansfield, Jessica Wilde, Jimbo, Lala Ree, Monica Beverly Hills, and Mrs. Kasha Davis. Okay. Oh, Heidi, if you're still here, I'm going to have your back on this one, girl, because I was feeling some kind of way for you, okay? I found it strange. And I don't want to put Alexis on the spot like that, but I found it really interesting how Heidi was immediately, designated the captain through suggestion. And in reality, everybody was on board with it until the core. See, I didn't like that because I would have been frustrated. I would have been mad because it just didn't seem. It was like, okay, so what are we doing here? You like Alexis, like, well, Heidi, you have experience, so why don't you do this? And of course, Heidi did do the choreography for "I'm that bitch." One of the best performances, by the way, Heidi's one of the best ones. She may have hated your makeup that day, sister, but that is one of the best ones we ever. It was Widow Von Du, you, Gigi, the full bit. Everybody was good. I might need to watch. I have to watch that after this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that after this. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. Don't what it is. That's the way it is. Loved it. 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 Nikki Dalton, the full bit. Anywho, okay, let me stop because I'm gushing. They got Heidi in the captain's chair and they said, do the work. And so, of course, there's going to be commentary happening from the sidelines here. But the issue is that Heidi's choreography, no shade, sister, was a little wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Now, I'm not mad at that, but I think how it could have been presented is, okay, I see what you're saying, Heidi, but like, why don't we like break it up so it's not full on all choreo the way through and make it a little bit messier because it is glam rock. So we don't want it to be too 8-countish. Is how I would have addressed the situation for me. Now, Candy's going to be Candy. And we know that with this, all of that. I can see it in the others' faces too. Nobody was wanting to say how they felt until that moment. But then it's like, oh, well, after, I don't know. You know what? I really need to know how long that went on. That's the real question for the frustration that anyone would feel. How long were they going through the choreography before somebody was like, I don't like this? Like, how many counts were done? What was the direction? How many minutes were up there? How long did y'all have on the floor? Heidi, you don't have to answer that because I know you're under contract, but I'm just saying. How long were y'all up there in the first place? And how long did they give you? Because you got to do things at a rapid speed when it comes to Drag Race, and not everybody can keep up. So I agree. I would love to see my Widow Von Du baby up there. I didn't see her at DragCon this year. I love her. Anywho, Heidi posted. This was so funny to me, bitch. Heidi, I know you were done, girl. You said, I'm going to let y'all have this. Our sister done crossed her legs and sat on the floor and said, they're doing too much. Too much. Too much for me. Too much for me, girl. Like, come on now. Which I thought, okay, this is where I also, now I don't know how I would feel. once again, Alexis, I'm not saying you're an instigator, Alexis, but I see where you were trying to make sure she was good, even though you gave her that, like, we're going to put you in the lead because, we know you got it. It may not have worked, but now it's like, but Heidi, so do you want to do like the chorus choreography? Alexis, I would have had to pull you to the side later and be like, can I talk to you real quick? I know you weren't trying to be mean, but let me tell you how that felt, girl. That was weird. Like, I just tried to do the choreography and you said it wasn't good. And now you want to change it up. And now you're asking me to, do I want to do the chorus choreography? Which Heidi responded correctly. Do y'all want me to do it? I said, not they're trying to make Heidi difficult. What's happening today? She wasn't being difficult. I felt some kind of way over this. I think Candy was frustrated because she had she knew what in her mind what she wanted to do, and Heidi's vision may have been a little bit different. Communicating it may have not come off across the best in that moment, but again, they're under a time limit and constraints. I can't speak to the situation because I wasn't there, but I can feel it from the television that it was like, we don't have that much time. Let's just make something happen, but also we want to be fair. I haven't seen Untucked yet. I'm going to be watching it later. Those will be separate videos for Patreon as well. I just got home, y'all. This is the only episode I've seen. I just got home from Los Angeles. Let's get to the other group. This one went a little bit more smoother. Honey, I had that choreography down. Okay. Do, up, down, turn and spin, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 1. Up, girl. I had that choreography down. Disco. I'm telling you. So I'm a dancer, so I would have been able to pick this up, but do they not know who's in their group? Like, let's look at the following. There's a Jimbo, there's a James, the 2 J's right there don't got good feet, not all the time. And Kasha did just fine. Kasha was holding her weight too in this year. She's a worker, a workhorse queen. Haha. But it was Lala and Jessica that were taking the lead, but Jessica was trying to get in that choreography. She had ideas. I was here for it, Jessica. Going up, bam, bam. I felt that. What are we doing with our head? It's a bam, bam. It's a check the mirror, back to the audience. Okay. I knew Darian Lake was going to be in the bottom with how much camera time they were giving her, and the same goes to Monica Beverly Hills, but I do want to give Darian Lake her dues because she made one of the funniest jokes in Drag Race history. Like, I want to go hard in it, like it was a glory hole joke. And it was the funniest joke. I swear to God, that shit was so funny. Like, I can't remember it verbatim, but it was something about slamming so hard into the wall. It was something about slamming so hard into the girl. It threw me all the way off. And I want to go balls to the wall, like hard, like a glory hole. I was like, what? It's the way she says it. It's just so very flippant. Like, it doesn't mean anything. It was like, but girl, you just, come on. It's so funny. I love me some Darian. Love me some Darian Lake. Monica was feeling like, okay, it was a little bit messy with the choreography, so I'm not quite sure how to feel. Naisha felt the same way too. All of that. Jimbo and Candy are forming an alliance, and Heidi's involved in this too because they were on tour together. I'm assuming, was this the comedy tour, the roast tour? I'm trying to remember, was it the holiday one? Because I remember there was a holiday one. I think that Heidi and Jimbo were on. I'm not sure if Candy was on that, or was it the roast? Hi, Robin. Hi, hey, Matty. I'm dealing with a long-term breakup, but watching your video makes me feel better. Thank you for being you. Well, Robin, thank you for being here. And I'm sorry that happened, but that just means that better things are coming your way. Even though that can sound like not the words to hear right now, I take losses as success. I take any L as a W, because that just means that wasn't supposed to be, or for whatever time it was. And that means that I'm not supposed to have that anymore. So I'm about to move on and get nothing but the bigger and the better. And that bigger and better could just be me. I could be the bigger and the better. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, baby. They did the UK Haters roast tour together, but that was after filming. So, War on the Catwalk? That could have been it. Maybe that was it. Maybe that was it. Because you have a Squirtle, and it's the right Squirtle too. Who remembers this episode from Pokemon? Can't watch now, but just want to say that it's transphobic that they sent Monica home first. The robbery, we couldn't see her compete while being her true self. I know you're upset, but let's not do that. But if that's what you feel, understandable. Look at me. But I don't think it was that deep. You know what I mean? We literally just crowned somebody. Like, I'll be honest with you and say that with what happened and what we saw with the show, Monica definitely deserved to be in the bottom. I will say, though, that I think that there should have been a conversation for a particular person that was safe, who did terrible in this challenge. Terrible. But to say that was... RuPaul was choked up when she had to say Monica. Like, even at the end when she was like, sachet, oh, wait. I was like, there was a little something in the throat. But we got an alliance forming, girl. Look at Kasha Davis. Do you know, T? Do you know what's about to happen, sister? All right, get ready, because here they come. Alexis sees slits. Wait a minute. I hope they aren't too. That's why I was like, wait, what? Alexa says she wants to play a fair game. Alexa's like, she's getting ready for the day, like really early in the morning before her kids get up, because she knows she has like a luncheon that's really important for her book club this week, and she wants to make sure she's going to eat them girls up, because Susan has been talking about her house for the past couple of months, and she's tired of it. She's hired new landscapers, and they will win this year. They will win best yard. You will win, Alexis, best yard this year. You will. Watch Untucked, Matty, please. Okay, I'm gonna watch it tonight. I'm gonna watch it tonight. Oh, goodness. Jimbo says that they learned their lesson from UK versus the world after making a big move early and it costing them the race. When then we saw lots of racism happen after that, didn't we, kid children, towards Miss Pangina? But that's not what that was about, but more so Jimbo realizing I can't just make crazy shots in a game like this, because while that's good TV, it's going to hurt me in the long run if somebody has the power to then send me home when I'm in a situation where it's going to hurt me the most. 600 plus of you here. Thanks for tuning in. Please hit that like button, share, and subscribe. It's your boy, Matty Rants. All Stars 8, Episode 1, The Fame Games. Let's go. I got a super chat. Boo, boo. I got a super chat. I got a couple super chats. Let me get y'all. Excuse me. LJP, I enjoy Jimbo, but the fabric looks like dollar store curtains. You're talking about the Marilyn Monroe one? Sorry, babe, I didn't get this up there. Thank you for this super chat. Heidi is the trade of the season. There is no trade of the season. Ray TV, thank you for the super chat. Comfy Couture, comfortable in my skin. Cozy. Thank you for the super chat. Bernie Raves, Matty, love you down. Congrats on your performance. Thank you, Puddin' Pop. I appreciate it. Quante. I wouldn't trust Jimbo in alliance after the stunt on UK versus the world. LOL. Whew. Let's hope that no one gets stabbed in the back this season. Let's hope no one gets stabbed in the back this season. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. Let's keep going. Let's move forward. The looks. Idina Menzel. Listen, if you haven't seen Wicked and you know I am not, I do not silver apples. I do not. But let me tell you something. I don't like musicals. I like certain ones. Wicked is on my list of I will absolutely watch for sure. Dreamgirls is really my number one. That's the one I love. Dreamgirls, Hairspray, Wicked. This new one that recently came out. I've seen so many clips of it, and I want to go see it. It's called like Shucking, or I forget. It's like Husking. It's Alex Newell's in it. It's something to do. It's a little country one I wanted to watch. Little Shop of Horrors too. There are a lot. No, Dreamgirls, that was the beginning. Shucked. There you go. Thank you, Real Havana. I'm independently owned and operated. I'm modulated, excuse me. I'm independently owned. I love that song. Let's see here. There we go. Shucked. There we go. It was Shucked. Shucked is the one. That's the one. But I liked it. I was here for it. Rent's good too. Rent is good. That's a good one. I didn't like it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't like it. I tried. I really did. I tried. I thought I was like, this is a lot. Why does everyone like this? Because it's hip hop. Because they're rapping. I didn't understand. I was like, what? It's revolutionary. I was like, why? If you loved it, I'm not hating on it. I promise you. I couldn't get into it. I just couldn't get into it. I prefer when there's a female lead, to be honest with you. I prefer when there's a female lead in most musicals. I'm not really into the male storylines and stuff. I'd be like, anywho, you know, everyone with 3C was in that goddamn production. No shade, but yeah, I couldn't get into it. I watched it with Alexander Rogers. If you really want to be funny, when I was living in Vegas with Alex. That was it first came out then. So me and Alex watched that and child. I was just sitting there like, girl, no, why did he make that note? Why that happened? What are they talking about? Girl, is this it felt like I was watching Schoolhouse Rock, but for Broadway. Yeah, that's what it felt like to me. And it was presented in a very beige fashion. Idina's a legend, Ross is tan, Michelle's tanner, RuPaul. I like RuPaul's outfit, though. I think it's good. And I love this hair for obvious reasons. I think y'all now know I enjoy a nice fall with my bang. I want a nice high fall. A high fall. Again, no hate to the Hamilton people, because I could hear you yelling at me, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I tried. Like a nice fall. Okay. Category is. And I'm telling you, this episode was low-key a ball. This was a ball because it's famous then, famous now, and then famous forever are the categories. This was a ball. Call it the forever ball. Why not? Oh, damn. This was a ball. Okay, I'll move on. I know I'll talk about it forever, but this was a ball. I don't care what they say. I'm sorry. Actually, let's get to the performances first. My bad. Let's talk about the first group. Sorry, Heidi, I got to go in. Who was on what count? Who was on what count? When I tell you everybody was moving at different speeds and paces and nobody was perfect. And I don't know if it was because it just was a lot of folks. Honey, Candy, I'm gonna give you had the best verse for me personally. Heidi was second, and then I want to say, hold on, I got to get to some more pictures here because I knew it was Candy and Heidi and then somebody else. I thought Candy, when she went right here, I was like, yes, and Kahana, them three. I was like, okay, I enjoyed those three. I thought Heidi's was fine. I thought Candy's was good. And I thought that Kahana ate it. Kahana was so gorgeous. Gorgeous. But it just, it's interesting. I don't know. Like, they're talking about how Darian was having fun. It looked like you were having fun, this, that, and the other. Meanwhile, James Mansfield was walking around the stage, not doing any of the choreography. No shade to James. I'm just being very clear that she didn't know anything. She just moved her ass around and made sure she wasn't in somebody's way. But I thought it was Kahana, Candy, and Heidi for me. I thought that Alexis and Naisha were good, but, and then Darian, I enjoyed her lyrics, but it was just, I thought she was a mom out there with her children fucking it up personally. But girl, they were doing these bends, and it's like Candy would go a little first, and then Heidi's there, but then all of a sudden it was, Darian was off, and then Alexis was too early at some time. I was like, girl, what's going on? Like, it was a mixture of too much choreography, in my opinion. That's all I felt about that. It was a little too many ideas. That's all. This was the more successful group, but I have James. I want to know the story about why you have a dress on. I really want to know the story about why you have a dress on. I gotta know. I must know. I need to know. That didn't make any sense to me. Why do you have a dress? Everybody else is in like leotards and bodysuits. You have a dress for a disco, and it's not even a disco dress. It has nothing to do with the era at all. Like, I love James, but this is like, why is she here? Lala Ree had the best of that group. I thought that Jessica Wilde was good, but no, girl, Lala Ree, you paid. For me personally, out of everybody else that was there from the entirety of it all, do you hear me? You were the best of the night when it came to the performance, in my opinion. If I'm going to do a top 6, I'm going to do a top 6 from the groups, okay? I'm going to do Lala Ree, Jessica Wilde, and Kasha Davis from this group, because Kasha Davis's rap was great. It was great. Jimbo's was cool, but Jimbo was just fine. I was happy that Jimbo was doing the choreography timidly, but it wasn't like what we saw somebody do. But I was like, baby, you want to talk about somebody who knew what they were in for in their bag, even with the camera? It was fire. It was fire. But I thought that Jessica did a really good job. But for me, it was Kasha Davis when she was like, fill the fillers, pow, pow, pow. Jimbo has improved. Yeah, they were doing good with the crowd. I was proud of Jimbo. I was like, okay, bitch, you're not back there looking crazy like you did them other seasons, okay? Legendary legend. Listen, I gotta give you a highlight. Sister, you hate her. I have been watching you in the corner of this live chat this entire girl. You ain't said not one kind thing about that man. Okay, I see you, legendary. Listen, you feel your shit, girl. Feel your shit. Okay, I ain't even mad at you for that. I'm not. I'm gonna try to be better this year, y'all. Y'all can have your opinions. I get it. I totally get it. I gotta give a little girl. You hate her. How dare you? You thought you were just gonna hide in the chat? I'm kidding. You are a legendary legend after all. Oh, no. You're fine, sweetie. I know you were playing. I'm kidding. Everyone, relax. We're playing. We're having fun over here. This is family time. You know how I operate. We kids over here, okay? For those of you who have met me, you know what's up. Like, we play. Nothing but loves and laughs, all that kind of gas. Little toot poot in the back, okay? Thanks for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's keep talking about it. Kasha, I thought you did this part. I thought this was funny. I thought her rap was good. I thought it was great. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's see here. Oh, look at Lala Ree in the pic. Hold on, let me come there. my God. Okay, so let's talk about Monica's performance. Because James was just running around not doing anything. Auntie Joyce, I'm so glad I got to meet you, sister. I am so glad I finally got to meet you in person, girl. I am so happy I now have a physical presence with you. Now I know Auntie Joyce. Yeah. Let's see here. Monica, it wasn't like she did. What's the word I'm looking for? It wasn't like she did bad. It just seemed she was scared and timid of doing bad. There we go. Ooh, there it is. She didn't do bad. She just seemed like she was scared to mess up. And so all of her movements, even the way she presented, it was soft. Yes, it was very soft. But it was like, ooh, like, baby, get out of your head. Like, I'm gonna tell you something that bitch Puddin told me before I went and performed. She, I was very nervous sitting back there for my first performance ever in drag, and I'm freaking out. I'm like, they're not gonna like me. There's probably gonna be some people who really hate me out there. They're gonna boo me. I like had that all in my brain. Like, it's not gonna go well because I have performance anxiety before I do anything. Once I perform, though, I'm like, I'm good. But like performance anxieties, I get it bad. And bitch kept seeing, like everybody back there kept seeing that, like, Matt, breathe, breathe. And she grabbed me. She goes, Matt, what did I tell you? You're here to do what? Have fun. Have fun. That's right. We're having fun today. Pretend you're in your shower and no one's there and you're just doing what you do. Because I do lip sync in the shower. And she's like, just breathe. Have a good time. It's your first show. Fuck it. Who cares? Just have fun, Matthew. Have fun. Have fun. You're a piece of cake today. Let Pisa shine. I needed to hear all of it. Because sure enough, right after that, they pulled me in. They said 30 seconds. I did my stretch right in the back. I was while she was announcing me. I'm literally stretching in the back. So I don't know who saw. I think Mystique saw me. Ninetail may have seen me back there, bitch. I was stretching. I was like, okay, girl. Ooh. I was doing all this, like, all right, let's go. And then I forget his name. He was so sweet. One of the go-go guys. He was like, you're gonna be fine. I said, I got this. Let's cut it up. He said, bitch, eat. I was like, I'm about to fuck it up, girl. I was like, whoa, I like pumped myself up to go. And I was like, ah. So yeah, like it can happen sometimes when we're performing or when we're overthinking these things, And I think that happened to Monica. I think she lost the fun part and she thought they're not gonna like this from me. And I don't know. I love her, but I just felt bad. But yeah, bitch Puddin's a real one. You go follow my sister. Go follow her. That, like, oof. I think I was too emotional over it, but I was very much like so grateful for the experience and just her like really just telling me. Oh, that I made that up on the spot. I blacked out for my performance, so I made that up. That was improv, babe. I was just feeling the song, so I was like, boom, 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 cat spin out. I kid you not. I mean, I listened to the song for 2 months straight every single day for 4 hours. Like I would practice here in my room and shit. So I think maybe I like made the choreography up and forgot about it, but I just, yeah, that was all improv. Every bit of my performance was improv. That was my original plan. Didn't happen at all. That was just Matty just doing Matty, actually doing pizza. I just got home, unfortunately. I was at DragCon. I've been posting pictures and stuff about it. And, when I got home at 6 a.m. this morning after a red-eye flight at midnight, I had to take a nap. And when I woke up, I knew I wasn't going to be able to watch both episodes. But guess what, B? Tomorrow, though, I'm doing episode 2. So episode 2 will be tomorrow, and we're going to talk about it then for sure. I promise it. So I'll do episode 2 tomorrow, and I'll also get some Untucked in there. I'll actually start out the next episode talking about this one's Untucked. I promise you, okay? Promises. But yes, I know we want to talk about it. We will. Trust me. I saw it was an acting challenge, and I see who's still left, so I'm like, ooh, we might have a good acting challenge. Ooh. The best time for me to do streaming, like tomorrow, it's going to be around 4 o'clock. It's going to be 2 p.m. Pacific, 4 o'clock Central, 5 p.m. Eastern is when I'm going to go live tomorrow. Yeah, that's when I'm going to go live tomorrow. So yeah, I'll probably post it tonight so y'all will know like when the video airs tomorrow. Because now that I'm home, I'm back in the mood to like create again. So I was like, okay, now that I'm home, let's get right back to work. The last part of this performance was my favorite when she was like, brunch. Oh, I love that. I thought that was fabulous because it gave like a brunch number, for the girls that go to the brunch shows and they know they normally have like an opening that's the same every time you go. It gave very that. Like Hamburger Mary's does their like brunch numbers. It's the same literally each time you go, just with a different lineup or a different cast. There's other places too that you can go that always have the same kind of run. So that's why I thought the disco group, if we were being graded by groups, did a better job than the previous group. Even though James was there just not doing anything, to be honest with you. And of course, Monica was really timid. But I think the Lala Ree experience and the Jessica Wilde of it and the Mrs. Kasha Davis have all held that group together. But even though James wasn't doing the choreography, there was something about watching James just literally be like, it just got crazy. Category is famous now because this is not the ball. This is not the ball. It's not the ball, but it's a ball, but it's not a ball. It's not a ball, but it's a ball. Anyway, famous. Shut up, Matt. Famous forever, excuse me. Is it fashion? Is it famous? Is it famous? Alexis Michelle. I personally I want this dress. I want it bad, and I want it in that color, and I want this hair. I kid you not. Now listen. I'm a watch Untucked. I know. But I got to have this conversation just based off the look before I get to Untucked now. This is gorgeous. I'm sorry. This is gorgeous. I live and breathe. I don't. It's all right with me. I think this is one of the best looks I've ever seen her wear. And I remember when she was talking about it in her walk. I was like, Alexis, are you talking to me? She's like, after everything I went through the other times, I want those who had those opinions of me to change. I was like, okay, well, it's changed because this is pussy. Okay, this is puss. I loved it. Silhouette, the way it just looks expensive. I love it. I love it. I loved it. It's not supposed to be current DP. That's not the category. It's forever famous. That's the bit of it. And Jessica Rabbit in the golden age of Hollywood is forever famous. So it's the category. It's not for famous now. Next up is Darian Lake. Now, I like this. That's why it's forever and not now or past. It is forever. So it's got to be both. I liked it. I think this is well made. I think it's beautiful. Where are you seeing one glove? Where you saw one glove at? You talking about for Alexis's look? Hold on, let me go back. One glove. Let me see. How am I just now noticing that? Look at you. Okay, crazy for this. Thank you. I actually didn't even clock that. I'm so look at I Didn't even notice. Oh, I kind of liked it with the one glove, but I'm just saying, like, oh, okay. Oh, thank you. Pulled me in, bitch. I missed that completely. Fabulous. We got to get back to Darian, though, bitch. I'm spooked. I was like, oh, it was one glove. Good. I think this is fabulous. I think Darian looks gorgeous. Darian, this hair. The wig. That wig is nasty. Yes, that wig is nasty, Darian. Oof. Ever since the purchase of my first wig bit, and I've been like really looking at wigs now and like paying attention to videos and stuff. I love some big hair, girl. And I like this. I'm happy Darian is back on our television screen. I really am. I love me some Darian. Heidi in closet. This pimp stress with the I can't believe you said leprosy print. I cannot believe you said leprosy print. I got the Fifth Element Chris Tucker reference. Yep, I got that too. Proud of you, girl. This was fire. I thought this was good. I said she looked expensive, darling. I was here for it. And think about Fashion Forever. Let it be very very clear that Fifth Element is a timeless movie. Believe it or not, and I will give that movie its credit, Bruce Willis, Mila Jovovich, Chris Tucker, I thank you. Okay? One of my favorite movies of all time, to be honest with you. I love that fucking movie. It's actually kind of gay cinema if you really think about it. It's in the the classics of the queerdos and the gays and those who are a little bit alternative in thinking as far as movies go, because it was so outrageous and weird, but it was perfect. I remember seeing in the movie theater. Oh, I loved it. Mm-mm-mm. Same, Beck. Same. It is timeless for me. Like, love Fifth Element. But I thought this was fabulous. I thought Heidi's makeup was good. I liked the wig. I liked the presentation. I love that she had the little mouthpiece with the mouth on it. I was like, go ahead, girl. You did that, Heidi. You did it. I loved it. Kahana Mantris, let the titties speak. Now back in the day on season, what was that? What season was that, y'all? 11? And I called this young lady, a good personal trainer from Planet Fitness, okay? He was giving all kinds of him. But when I tell you, this is so puss. It is burning. It is, girl, someone get her some Monistat. My God. Khan has come a long way, and speechless, because I was just like, wow. And again, she really shows and gives her Vegas roots some love. In reality, I'm thinking of her mother, Coco Montrese. I see a lot of that same family kind of showgirl, full aspect entertainer bit from her, and I respect it, honestly. This was great. Rayshawn, I'm sorry if I missed this earlier. Hey, Matty, just wanted to pop in and say congrats on last night's performance. Great seeing you again. It's great seeing you too. Getting ready to board my flight back home. Have a safe flight back, babes. Yeah, everybody's getting out of LA now. It's gonna, maybe lessen the pollution. Ninetail, how you doing, love? Matty, you left, but Sasha performed the Alien opera to close out Drag Con. Oh, I had to go, girl. I needed to catch a nap before my flight. Oh, this was perfect. Thank you all so much for the super chats. Love for tuning in today. Let's keep this going. Who is? Okay, what do we think about the runway music? Who is she? Who is she? I'm good with it. I'm okay with it. I would have liked another song, but I'm fine with it. Once I heard it play and I watched the girls walk, I was like, okay, it makes sense. It's kind of a bop. Yeah, I was like, okay, who is she? Who is she? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Candy Muse. I like this and I don't like it. I'm gonna tell you what I don't like. It's the back of it that I don't like about it, but I like everything else about it. I like the front. I like how this looks like from this sort of bit here. Listen, All Stars, no one's arguing with you, Christian. Sexy Drag Queen will forever be that song for a runway, but you know, it's still good. Give it its dues. We can like other things too. It's okay. You can like multiple stuff. You don't just have to like one thing. But yes, that music was great. It just was made by a terrible person. Her mug for me was right. I did like the way I liked how it looked like. Here is what I like about this. The full body port, that is what I live for. When she turned around is when I was like, I didn't like how it looked on her rump, like on her booty. It kind of dug her ass in a little bit. I didn't want to show it because I'm trying to help. But when she turned around, like go look at it. It looked like the panty was like fisting her a bit, and not in a fun way. I think her makeup is great. I do like this wig. I think that lip is the lip. But I liked where this was going. I like it when it's a full shot versus the back. Yeah, it's for me. I'm on the fence with this one for multiple reasons, but it's not terrible. I just didn't like the crotch. There we go. There you go. I just didn't like the crotch. That's where I was like, that was my only problem with this. That's why Alexis only had one glove. I can't. I can't. That's disgusting. Okay, next up, Naysha Lopez. Okay, let's be clear. Naysha is gorgeous. Naysha is gorgeous. 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 But like it's not okay. Whoa, head to hoe. It's not a bad outfit. I just wouldn't have done it for this. Like I don't want to say anything bad about it. Like I'm show the disclaimer. I have to at this point. I am so I don't know how to grade it because I'm like it's a great outfit. It's just for this in the pageant hair. I think that's what it needed. A long cape, a long, nasty one that she was walking with to give it something extra. It just, I just was on the fence. Like, what do you want me to say? It's a really nice cat suit, but like forever. What is this? Hold on. What was the cat? Famous forever? The passion hair is throwing me off. It's throwing me all the way off. I think she looks gorgeous though. She's gorgeous. Naysha is beautiful as she paints for Phil. I don't like it. I don't. I just don't. I don't. That's all. I just don't. I can't. I think it's a great look. I just didn't get it for this category. Is what I'm trying to say. I don't want to be disrespectful to the look and to whoever made this garment because it's really nice. I think the wig is amazing too. I think the wig belongs with a gown. I think the bodysuit belongs with a long, flat, nasty Donatella Versace wig like she had before, and it be for another category or to lip sync against somebody in versus walking. Raina Williams from Leopard Print Backgrounds in your season 11 reviews to now, Matty. This is my tip for your show. Thank you so much, Raina. I appreciate you, love. Thank you. That's why I'm having I don't want to be rude about it. Just like, I don't, why would this be for forever famous? I don't know. Gorgeous, but I just didn't get it for this. James Mansfield as Trisha Paytas. That is what I saw. I can't get this out of my head. All I saw was Trisha Paytas. That's all I could see. This is okay. It's a nice look. It's really James Mansfield down to the T. But when I say Trisha Paytas, I said Trisha would wear the fuck out of this, honey. It's a nice look. I definitely felt. I said Trisha needs to own this dress, or already is owning this dress. Like she has to. She has to own this dress. It's so. It's Trisha. Christian, I'm telling you, it's Trisha. But I like it. It's so cute. It's cute. Listen, I know that lady don't have any taste, but like if she did find someone who cared about her, they would make this outfit for her. So I did like it. I love Jessica Wilde. I don't know why I like this. I know it's famous forever. I mean, we do know the girls who perform. This is very much the rocker like vibe or whatever. I liked it. I did. I liked it. I did. I think this wig is right. The wig is right, Jessica. The wig is right. I liked it. I did. I did. I think maybe I liked it more so because of how she presented the look. Mhm. Yes, I did. I enjoyed it. Now, I didn't say I loved the look. I said I liked it. But this wig? Presentation. I felt I just felt her living and breathing in the outfit, and it just kind of helped me enjoy it a lot more. If somebody else may have worn it, I probably would have been like, I don't know what's happening here. I enjoy this wig. I want the wig. I want it now. I want it now. It's a good wig. Good wig. Jimbo, if you were at DragCon, you saw this outfit or a version of it because there's a gown version of this look, and this is the not a gown version of it. So if you didn't catch what this is giving, it's very much an acid trip. If you look at the tongue, this wig is incredible. Whoever worked on this wig, my God. Whoever worked on this wig, bravo. Bravo. Did Irene work on this wig? Or are you just saying that, baby? We got to have facts up in here. This wig is sickening. So much detail. Look at it. And it looks like how the hair is holding it up on a platter. Like, do you feel what I'm saying? Like, ah. She painted down for this one. I have to give her that. Painted down. Like you see the little acid tabs. Oh. It's good. It's a great look. It's a great look. We're not going to, we can be mad at other things, but I'm not a hater, and I'm not going to be somebody who takes what's going on outside of the show and applies it into the sense of what I'm saying. I'm talking about the show. So I see some of y'all in this chat, and I can't really vibe with the energy giving, so I'm trying to keep it like right where it's supposed to be. Say what you want, but this is fire. As much as I don't care for certain things that they do, this is fire. Detailed perfection. It is a complete journey. Okay? Like this is straight up somebody's crazy dream. This is giving me what's that show on Netflix? Love, Sex, and Robots. When they have those like crazy episodes, this is giving that kind of tease. Like or very like MTV Aeon Flux days when it was really late at night and they started playing those really weird like animes and all those other cartoons like Duckman and Aeon Flux, and it was like that those days. That's what I got from it. It gives me that time frame of life in the 90s when Kurt Cobain was still around and all that kind of shit. Very that. Yeah, Love, Death, Robots, Liquid Television tease. That's what Super Jail Down. There you go. There you go. Right there. Super Jail Down. Down. So that's why I liked it. And that's why it's like, I gotta give it up. This was fire. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be ring a ding ding in every five fucking minutes. I just can't do that. That's not how I operate. I thought it was crazy. was good. Lala Ree is next. I loved this look. I think she looks gorgeous. I did. I thought this was fabulous. I actually want this in blue. Here I go with blue again. I don't know what I am on today, but I was like, I want a lot of blue looks. Probably because of my blue nose. I like this. I liked how it's this two completely, it feels like it's two different outfits, but they've merged together and it still works. I mean, the wig I'm good with. I wouldn't want to wear this hair with this outfit if it was me, but that's what Lala was feeling. Go for it. Connect 4. But the red is good on Lala, and she ate this up, in my opinion. Maybe a bigger hair for sure, but like the mug is right. The look was together for me. I was happy for her. Maybe a bigger wig. 700 plus in the room. Thank you for tuning in. Love you, love you. Thank you for listening to me ramble about stuff. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. It's your boy Matty Rants, aka Piece of Cake. Do me a favor and hit that like button, share, and subscribe. And thank you for the tips from everybody that supported me. I appreciate you. I've already eaten today. I don't need any more. Megan, I see you on my Venmo. You put a pizza emoji and a cake. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I told everybody, if you're going to do emojis for pizza cake, do the pizza one and then do the or do the pizza one in a whole cake, or just do like Uncle Gumball here, this right here. That should be the emojis for officially for pizza cake. Monica is gorgeous. Monica Beverly Hills is gorgeous. The outfit is great. I wish she wore different shoes with this. But I think she looks beautiful. I do. I like the outfit. It's simple. Simple and clean as the way that you're making me feel tonight. Sorry, got my Kingdom Hearts in there. It's simple, but it's beautiful. I just wanted a different shoe. Because it felt small with the outfit, but it's still pretty. Forever, famous forever, all that mess. But I just wanted a different shoe. Where? We're looking at the same earring, right? That's not a purple. Wait, what are we talking about? Match the earrings. Where? Opinion holes. Lala's wig was giving Miss Smile bright 1980s. Stop. Stop. Stop it. Stupid. Sorry, that was dumb. Oh, that was funny. T for you, opinion holes. That was funny. Thank you for that. I'm sorry. Stop, right? This is Kasha Davis. Y'all probably gonna be mad at me. I told you, ever since I did my little dues, though, I feel like my opinions change on stuff. But I also know there's a lot of work that goes into these looks. I think the winning aspect of Kasha Davis' look is the headpiece. I think downstairs it's very nice, but it's okay. But to me, my focus is this wig. So like for me, it gave less famous forever and more so signature drag. I kind of felt some of them did also just give signature drag. I don't know if they changed the categories on them like they normally do, because you know how sometimes where they say category is, but the brief from when they get the request for the show sometimes is a little bit different, and then they just change the wording up. Sometimes, allegedly, those things happen. Maybe. I don't know. There we go. I can breathe again. Okay. Disclaimer. This is for entertainment. Calm down. The category is famous forever. Not signature drag. So we're clear. Unless that's what they mean by signature drag, which is weird because it's like famous forever, signature drag. Just say signature drag. Stop confusing me. I am a simple viewer. I have a Texas education. That should tell you something. Greg Abbott runs it over here. That should tell you something. Just saying. I like the wig. The rest, not so much. Listen, I know that some of y'all have some opinions today. I'm happy you have them. I can't get in that energy with you. I know when the panel comes around, I know you're going to be happy because they're going to just talk all that shit. Have it at it with them. I hope I'm okay, though. If this is boring, I'm sorry, but I just don't have a bad feeling about a lot of these looks. I don't carry that sort of feeling to be nasty all the time. I'm just sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm really not. But like, I enjoyed the episode. I think I was just having a good time just watching this, honestly. I really was. Oh, I hate him now. Oh no, canceled. Anywho, moving forward here, I think that for what it's worth, the Queens did a pretty good job for the first show, but the tops and bottoms have been announced. We're looking at Alexis Michelle, Kahana Mantris, and Lala Ree being in the top, with Darian Lake, James Mansfield, and sort of, Monica Beverly Hills. Yeah, but some of these I'm seeing, it feels like I'm reading some folks I even know, and I'm like, are you okay? Like, girl, like this, we're talking. Like, anger does not make the world go round all the time. Like, we can dislike looks, but we don't gotta like. It's like, oh my goodness, someone put work into that. Someone actually made that outfit for someone, and this is me saying this. Okay, people put work into this. Is hard, but. Yeah, we got our bottom three. We got our top three. To me, Lala did win the Maxi Challenge as far as the girl groups was concerned, but the looks for the second, for the famous then, not so much. Not so much. Not so much. Not so much. Let's see here. James was fine because James did really good for famous then and famous now. And in fame and famous forever. I think James's runways were the saving grace for them because it was really good work. Really good work. Good. I'll get some money in a commercial deal for a year. While you being funny. That's fine. I'll take my 10K and my Pantene Pro V commercial contract. Boop. Oh, excuse me, Olay. Whoever's the sponsor that year, okay? I'll take it. Lies. You know I'm going to be reading if I get on that show. Kahana Mantris wins this week's episode. Kahana, listen. Hey, thinking about it on a real note, after from season 11 to now, I know this was a big moment for you. Like, I know this was hitting. So I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. Shout out to the designer of this outfit. It is sickening. Look at the details. Sickening. Good job, Kahana. Come on. Got a W for the Montrises. The bottom two is Darian Lake and Monica Beverly Hills. It was like a quick little, right? Kahana comes out, but RuPaul announces what the new twist is. And it's basically, and y'all, I swear to God, these people take my ideas. I feel, let me not do that, because that's really, no, let me not do that. That's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Conceited of me to say. Let me not do that. That's gross. Not conceited, no, maybe a different word that's close to conceited. But I could have swore I had a conversation about this before with why don't they give the girls who were eliminated an opportunity to win, and showcase their looks and that. I swear I talked about this. And that's why when I heard it, I was like, girl, wait a minute. Like, what? Haven't we talked about this? Like, we've talked about this. We've had a conversation about, wouldn't it be nice if they did something about that? Here's the thing. You saw how All-Star 7 happened, right? You saw how, regardless of the girls who didn't make it to the top 4, there was still an opportunity for them to win a second set prize because it's worth it, right? I think this is fair. I also think that it's going to be tough, though, because how are you going to grade it via social media voting when you know that they've rigged stuff before? How are they going to implement it to make sure that it's actually authentic votes for the queens that are actually involved in this? Because, for example, I'm going to give you an example. Let's say everybody's been eliminated and Jimbo is in this category and you have another top 4, right? And so it's Jimbo versus everybody else. You do know that Jimbo would win that prize based off of the fandom alone. And this is not to shade any of the other queens and say they don't have fans, but we're talking about generating numbers and how people go on the attack for specific individuals. Jimbo being one of them. So people have gone to bat for this person. They've gone to Reddit threads and talked about people's families, docs folks, the full bit. Some of y'all have lost your minds when it comes to the show. And I'm not saying that's wrong. Yes, I am saying that's wrong, but I'm referring to Jimbo and having fans. No, you have fans. You deserve it, girl. But like, I just want to see how they're going to play this out in the voting because it may come off weird. Like, who won? Because now you're giving us the opportunity, and some of us as viewers for Drag Race are terrible people, World of Wonder. Some of us, a good portion. Not me and my rant pack, though. We good over here. And speaking of which, Jack Fed and I are going to be collabing very soon, so get ready for that. Also, Huge Ass Mammoth Productions, Amandum. You're going to be seeing them on the channel sometime soon, and I will be on their podcast as well as doing some videos with them. So be prepared for that. The YouTubers met up this year. We did at DragCon. We met up this year. We're gonna work together on some stuff. So I'm very excited to work with those babies. Yep. Oh, you saw the picture? Yeah, Jack's such a sweetheart. And he told me something. Jack was like, you inspired me, girl. I was like, what? I've been doing this for years. I was like, the young babies are coming up. I love it. I feel like an elder. I did. I felt like I'm getting emotional. I felt like an elder. I was like, oh, I have been doing this forever. Oh, they're great people. I really love all 3 of them. Everybody honestly met at DragCon. Honestly, they're good. They're good kids. Don't talk about it. Like now I feel protective. Because that energy, man, that was me when I first started my shit and I was getting things going and I was really feeling my stuff and my mouth was reckless and all that. I was like, oh man, this is me. This is me. So shout out to those kids out there. They're doing the Lord's work. They're keeping this going with the social media game. Set her aside to you too, bitch. You weren't there, but you should have been. Yeah. No, it was sweet. I enjoyed Jack a lot. That's a good person. All of them are, honestly. Kahana. I said, okay, she ready to cut up. What we about to give? Can I tell you something? This excited me. Aja. La Beja. Aja. La Beja. Ha! I said, oh, we got a battle. We got a battle because we know Kahana can dance. We know Kahana can dance, and we know Aja for all of her worth, all of it. Multiple platforms of category the fuck. I said, ooh, this is about to be good. Dominique, thank you so much for the super chat. I think for the next All-Star season, the bottom 2 queens lip sync and the challenge winner have to choose the winner of the lip sync. This will be controversial for me to say, and some people won't agree with this because you like to see people's feelings get hurt, but I'm not saying that you do, but I'm kind of inferring that because I'm being messy. But when it comes to All-Stars, I don't want eliminations anymore. I only want eliminations during regular seasons. When it comes to All-Stars, I want the point system. I am spoiled from All-Star 7. I want the point system. If it means a smaller cast, I'm fine with that because that means we'll have more chances to get to know people. I want the point system again. Because the idea is you're bringing back people who are getting a second chance to do this again. And by doing that, we get opportunities to fall in love with them or to find reasons to be like, oh, maybe hold on, this what we may not agree with this and that and the other, but it gives more depth for the individuals because let's remind ourselves, even though All Stars 7 was edited down, we saw a lot of different perspectives throughout the seasons with each queen. And like we had so much time with Raja, so much time with Jinx, Jada, Monet. Meeting Jada Essence Hall after that 3-year break. I'm going to Vegas in July to go see her. By the way, Jada has confirmed. Remember how I told you 3 years ago she's going to paint my face? We're back on, kids. Jada Essence Hall is going to give Piece of Cake a face. I'm already planning my trip now, and Jada told me, let me know when you're coming so we can get you to the Vegas show and do all the work. I'm gonna get you there, girl. I'll get you back and all that kind of stuff. I was like, okay. So Jada is getting my face together like we were supposed to do before the pandemic, before all that happened. Remember when Raja did my face? That was the thing. I was supposed to do a whole series. It's back on. Olivia Lux also has agreed. She said, I would love to paint your face too. She said, when are you going to let me paint that mug? I said, Olivia, you're going to paint my... Okay. A couple other queens too I had talked to. I don't want to give away just yet, but there are a lot of the girls were like, when are we going to do this since you've now taken this seriously? And I was like, okay. Yes, Erin, I'm supposed to come out in July. She said I can't give too much away, but there's a time frame for when she's going to be there. So she's like, Matty, we're going to get you on board. One of my other friends is going to be coming too. Yeah, it is. Can you imagine that video with Jada? Oh, it's gonna be funny. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing it with Deja too. Deja as well, because they're all in Vegas. So low key, I might be like hopping over to a couple of the babies' houses in Vegas and doing videos and work with them. And of course, now that we can, we're gonna get people pay there for their time now. We're getting up there in the years. So yes. So be on the lookout. I'm not gonna say it's immediately happening, but I'm working on it, y'all. I'm doing better. I'm trying to get you more content versus just this. Great. It's a Beyonce song, and it's Freakum Dress. And I've asked for this song, so thank you, World of Wonder, for giving it to me. Kahana, I love you. I love you. I love you. You didn't know the words. Or did you just stop? Did you just stop? Like I have to ask you, did you just quit? Like what like honey, I watched Aja do honestly a freestyle on you and I was gagged because it was like, Kahana, there were moments where you were actually cutting her up. You were actually eating her alive in certain segments, but they were small segments. Aja was just fucking freestyling. And I watched her freestyle on you, and it was a nasty freestyle. I was like, girl, the one thing that she had planned for me, in my opinion, was that wig toss. It was perfect. Talk about, let me fix my hair. Yes. It was everything. It was everything. Let me fix my hair. Yes. I was like, Kahana, I need you to do something, girl, because in that one moment, it's going to be a long journey. This is one of my favorite Beyonce songs. B-Day is one of her best albums. It's considered to be her best album by many. Bitch, you better do this song justice because that video was that girl. The video was that girl, okay? Before you put it on, it's an invitation. Yeah. Spin it on down and take it to the... Can you believe... Now, Aja, I'm going to give you so much flowers because you did the spin it on around, then take it to the ground on the dip. Oh! Bitch, I was like, oh! I was like, okay, this is too much. This is too much. Too much. Again, there were moments that Kahana had control of the song, and I was like, okay, I see you. I see you. There were instances where I saw all of the choreo coming into work, but I'm telling you, Aja was over there fucking freestyling, bro. She knew the song from back in the day. It wasn't no nothing. It was nothing for her. It was very, oh, I got this. I watched the back of Kahana's head too much. I did. She took a little too long to get that jacket off. I was like, come on, sister, get it off, get it off. Asha literally was still looking at us while you were doing that, turned around, took off her jacket, and still turned back in time. By the time you turned around, I was like, Lord Jesus, please, this song was not just wasted on Drag You. That part. That part. Spin it all around, then take it to the ground. And the split was nice. I was like, okay. See, now, Chris on YouTube, now listen, hold on. Oh, okay, cool. So you didn't watch the lip sync then. And I know you're about to catch your flight, but I'm gonna catch a fade with you. Your girl wasn't lip syncing, brother. I'm telling you. I watched the whole thing. She was dancing more than lip syncing. Watch it back. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. This is why I wanted Lala to win, because not to say that Kahana is not good at what she does. I feel like Lala Ree, for this particular song, would have gave Aja a run for her money in terms of what we would have got. That's what I'm saying, because I know Lala knows that song through and through. I just know it. Like I don't even know her like that. I just know it. Shout out to John Tay moaning for that video choreo, because you saw Kahana hit it for a second. She didn't do the full choreo, but she hit like the boom, turn, kick, boom, hot, spin it, and she didn't do the rest of it. But I was like, okay. I was like, she knows a little bit of it here, but I was just impressed with Aja, who it just seemed like she was just having fun, and it just that spinning on around, then take it to the dip. Yeah, that dip was soft. I love the little dip. Ooh, that little dip was soft. Buzz. It was tough. Oh, it's nasty. Asha, you went down real feminine. Bitch, did you see that? Because it was a nasty spin. I was assuming she was going to just drop into the dip. She said, no, I'm going to go all the way to the ground and just felt good. It was nasty. But yeah, I still think this was fun to watch. I enjoyed myself. I thought Kahana was doing there were moments I'm like, Kahana was dancing. I was here for it. I liked it. It was the points when she just wasn't lip syncing and she was just dancing where I saw Aja was still lip syncing. And that's when I thought, oh, Aja's going to win this because she actually lip synced the whole song. And I think Kahana forgot some of the words through it, or maybe she was like focused too much. I don't know what happened, but go watch it back. I promise you, focus now. You'll be hearing the words and Kahana's mouth is just sitting like this. And it's like, oh, okay. That's not what's happening. But Aja wins lip sync. $10K that would have been won by the person on the show is now rolled over. Rolled over to the next person. So that could be $20K for the next one. Right, when they both were whipping their hair, because Aja was over there doing like a playful whip, and Kahana was throwing all that human hair, just boom. That human hair was moving, sister. I was like, yes, Kahana. I still enjoyed it. Okay, it was cute seeing Candy looking at her drag mama get up there and cut the fuck up. Like, yes, bitch, that's my mother. I am perfect. So just so y'all know, I am perfectly aware of who is going to be the lip sync assassin, because I was spoiled, unfortunately, for the next episode. And I also saw them Saturday. I went to their DragCon booth and I talked to them. So people were already spoiling it for me anyways. It was like I'm walking around DragCon and people were literally talking about said person from episode 2. And that's one of our family members over here, Miss Pandora. So I was just like, really? Y'all had to ruin it for me. But I'm kind of excited to see what Pan does. I don't know who won the episode, though. I still don't know yet. I still don't know. I don't know who won. I'm really hoping it's Jimbo versus her again. And if it is, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be very happy. And if that 10,000 rolls over again to 30K, can you imagine? Because I just don't, if it's Pangina versus Jimbo, and I'm not going to read the chat. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do me a favor right now. I'm going to close the chat off for a second so I can just talk and not be distracted. Y'all keep talking, though. Bitch. That would be so funny. That would just be so funny. Like Jimbo's like, I won. And then all of a sudden, Pangina shows up as a lip sync and says, bitch, that would be the cackle. The cackle. It's like, well, there goes that shot. You could have gave me someone that could stand still, Rue. The group voted and everyone voted for Monica Beverly Hills. Anaconda! Anaconda! I will show y'all a picture in a second. Ow! My babs! Oh, my babs! I love them so much. Monica Beverly Hills got the boot, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. This is why I didn't want anybody to be eliminated. This is why I didn't want anyone to be eliminated for this kind of shit right here. Like, they could have just been safe and no points were given to them, and they can try again the next week and they can build up. You know what I'm saying? I know it's not a finishing school for girls, and I know this is All Stars, so come with it. I totally get that. But like, let's remind ourselves how Shea Coulee sat on All Star 7 after winning episode 1 and didn't see another win till forever. Girl, wrong pipe. Wrong pipe. No, you're fine. I took a breath like I was going to do something. I was like, whoo, right in my throat. Started choking a little bit. Whoo. Give me a second. Had to step away. Don't you hate when that happens? Like when you swallow or like you drink something and it goes down the wrong pipe on you. Ooh. Why is there a wrong pipe? Can that not happen? Jesus. I felt like somebody had crawled from my throat, girl. I was like, oh, let me breathe real quick. Well, God got me, so you know they got to try harder. And also, I am not the villain. There are other. Matthew. I am not the YouTube villain. You know who. You know I'm not the villain. Okay. I am not making videos saying racist, homophobic, transphobic, rude, body shaming, all that type of things without my face being on camera. I am not doing that. I am not doing that. I actually show my face with my opinions. You know it's me. Anywho. We lost Monica, and I'm mad because I love me some Beverly Hills. And I wish Monica the best. I love you down, Monica. You're gorgeous forever. You're honestly an all-star. We've been wanting you to be back on the show for years, okay? I need it. I want to not have any eliminations. I'm tired of the full-on send them home, laugh at them off kind of shit. I feel like the All-Stars girls should be given opportunities to still be there and do all that. Hopefully people vote for her. Yeah, hopefully people vote for her. Are we talking about FFG, Matty? No. Let's say we are. Let's do that, Chubby Moose. Let's say we are. Let's say that. Let's say that. Trust me, and that bullet didn't hit who you may have thought it hit. Trust me, it didn't, because y'all should know who I'm cool with now from the previous year and this year. You should know. Did not. I just want her to have another chance again. I like her, but I don't know. Hopefully, people will vote for her. If not, if that's you and you're a bully like that and you're disgusting or whatever, maybe you'll vote for someone else that you like. I guess vote for whoever you want to vote for. You don't have to vote for whoever peer pressures you into it. Just don't send any hate to any of these people. Don't be nasty. The fuck is wrong with some of y'all? That was cute. You ate that, huh? No. Like, at all. Child, you do know that if you're looking for jobs and shit and you be saying stuff online, regardless of you deleting those tweets, people actually can re-verify and find your information and see you attacking people online. I know that because of a person who I'm very close to in my life who does that for a living and shows me shit that people be like, do you see this mess? All that stuff he said, trying to get a job over here saying the N-word every day. All them tweets he thought he deleted. Boom, we can pull it up. It's not just a social media place to just blast into the atmosphere, honey. It will come back and bite you eventually. So please pay attention. You are not just the only person on this earth. You are not. God bless you for thinking that way. I wish I had that kind of, all of it. It's not Uncle Gumball. No, it's not. I'm cool with Green Gay. We cool. One day we'll have that conversation when I don't care anymore. One day we'll have that car. No, it's funny because even me and Jack even talked about this person. Yeah, me and Jack even talked about me and the other people were talked about this person. Trust me, it's y'all may know of the person because they always are negative with their reviews. Like they just don't know how to be nice to people, and it's literally always acting like a certain person. But like, no, it's not them. No, I like Green Gay. Drag Detective is cool with me. Green Gay is cool with me. Jack Fett is cool with me. Hugh S. Mammoth and Mandum. There's a lot. I'm very like Bussy, me are cool. Chop Block, that's my fam. It's like it's not Mira, so please don't add that up. It's not Bussy. It's not. So please. See, I should have. I'm just trying to be silly, and this turned into a scavenger hunt. Why would it be Nina? We don't even talk like that. I said someone whose face isn't on camera. That was my hint. Better yet, Chubby Moose, it was FFG. That's who I'm talking about because that's what we need to do. Eric, you're trying to start something. Wow. No, don't worry about who it is. Don't worry about who it is. Don't worry about it. Right, they're just naming and they know I'm good for spilling. So I'm like, well, no. Anybody who just makes videos and just yells into the void, I just can't do. That's all. It stands for French Fried Girl is her name. I actually watch her videos, but I stopped watching when she started talking about Charlie Gold and she started making comments that were specifically very like I even super chatted her at one point because I loved how FFG was covering Chantel, but now that she's coming for Charlie, she said some undercover shit that was very racial and I didn't like it, so I've had to step away from her. And I didn't like how the words that she was using, she didn't realize were very much that, Is it you? I already said it isn't me. Y'all stop it. Literally said they're not on camera. Shut up. Oh, no, that's mean. I'm sorry. You're all making me scream at you. Stop it. Stop it. I literally was just with Matty Morphosis on Wednesday. What are we talking about? It's nobody. That's out. There it is. I trolled you. Ha ha! That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. That's what happened. Okay, let's wrap this up because I'm starting to do dumb things like say things that I don't mean that I will apologize for later. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Who's excited for Drag Race Mexico? I want to let's do a little light topic here first. I gotta hit somebody up and see where they're at right now. Who is excited for Drag Race Mexico? Who's excited? No one knows. I'm shocked that no one like figured it out because literally I said the majority of YouTubers and it's not them. So that should have been kind of easy for y'all to pick up. So I was at DragCon when the announcement was made, and I was sitting right there at the stage when Valentina and Lolita Banana, which that was a gag, came up and announced the show, and they did it in English and Spanish. And we were all like, everybody was around the stage because we knew Valentina was coming on it too. And I remember everyone saying, they're going to announce Drag Race Mexico. They're going to announce it. Matt, get to the front, get to the front, get to the front. I was like, okay. So I get up there and it was really cool. And I'm glad Lolita's getting this opportunity again because I loved her in Drag Race France. And I felt some of her edit was weird. So I was kind of happy that we got this back. I think Valentina and Lolita are co-hosting and co-judging. I'm not sure if Lolita's just on the panel or if they're doing it as a duo. It seems like it's a duo. I think it's like a duo hosting moment for them, which is cool. But I would like to know what the rest of the cast is going to give. I feel in my heart it's going to be a great, great show. I'm just feeling it. I know Mexico eats and breathes talent and just amazing, like full history behind Mexico, all of it. I'm very excited to learn a lot and get into that history. Being in Texas, we had to do a lot of, that kind of stuff. It's a duo. I figured it was a duo. Okay. That's cool. I like that. I'm excited to see where that goes. I am. I'm excited to see it. I'm here for it. Also, season 2 of Drag Race France was announced. Season 2 of Drag Race France was announced. So we're going to be getting another season 2 of that. Some of us knew, but it's exciting that they announced that now. So I will be covering both Drag Race Mexico and Drag Race France on this channel. Thank you, Panda and friends. I'm going to spill tea. Okay, but I'm not going to tell you the tea. I'm just going to spill tea. Season 3 of Down Under is coming as well. Okay, we will be getting a season 3 this year as well. So pop that in there and get ready. There are going to be more announcements that are going to be made soon. So please prepare for that. I had a wonderful time at DragCon. I will have a video about that later. I got a lot of tea. I can't spill. I really want to talk about with you because I haven't told the panel anything. I've literally kept it here. Yeah, I will be covering Drag Me to Dinner. I think those episodes aren't going to be weekly, so I will be doing them sort of like, randomly throughout the week. Like, I just watched this episode. This is my review. I watched that one. This is my review. Depending on how long the episodes are. But yeah, I will definitely be doing Drag Me to Dinner too. We are going to have a lot of content. I'm going to be busy over the next couple of months. Also, for those of you who are wondering about the cat and the kitty cat, okay, now that I come back from DragCon and that was my thing, I'm getting the cat and I'm getting it on a particular day, a special day for me in my life. So I feel like getting a cat on that day is going to be very cathartic for me. And we'll be starting that up. So the next couple of days, you'll notice in this corner, there'll be a cat tower over here. As well as another tower I'm going to put over in my living room area. And yeah, I'm so happy. Like after this, because that was crazy. What's the tea on Global All-Stars? Coming soon. That's all I'm going to say. Coming soon. Also, I'm very excited for that UK versus. And I think the next UK season. That's all I'm going to say. I heard that there's somebody who's already like canceled on one season of one show, but only if it's white. I can't just name a random cat. It's got to give like Artemis teas, right? If I got a white cat, I'm kind of not looking for a white cat, but if one just so happens to be there, that's really cute that likes me, because I'm going over whatever cat I get. I just need it to not have an attitude. Well, they all have attitudes, but I want him to choose me or them or her. I want the cat to choose me. That's how I'm doing it when I go get one. So I'm not going to be like, what's the cutest looking one? I'm going to go to the adoption agency. I'm going to sit down in one of those chairs. They tell the people, like, if you want to like play with the cats and do that, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to go for whatever one immediate is it. I want attention. So I'm going to go for that one. I'm going to let them choose me. And if it's multiple ones, pray for me that I leave with only 2. I'm trying to only have 1, but something is telling me to get 2. Deja told me to get 2. I'm like, I don't know if I can handle 2. She's like, no, you can handle it. I promise you. It's going to help you when you have 2. And I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, they'll play. They play with each other. It changes their environment and feeling. My friend Megan, who I used to be at their house all the time with my good friend David. I remember Alex and Elliot, those big cats that I used to have in my videos and stuff. Those 2 were I loved them so much. So different personalities. They were great. Elliot was my favorite though. He was the quiet one. And he used to run and be so skittish of me. And then he like ended up like being my like bestie. He like always came up in my face. And I think it's because I recorded there. And I recorded a lot of my videos at that house. So my voice would travel through the house like often. And so the cats got really used to it. Something's telling me to get a black cat because black cats are often not adopted, and that kind of like sits in my spirit a little bit. And I don't want to. If I swear to God, if I walk in there's like a billion black cats, I'm leaving with 2. Like it's like there's no way. I kind of wanted a tuxedo though. I kind of want a tuxedo cat and call it Eddie-mon or like or like either Darian, like the American name, or Tuxedo Mask. Can you imagine? That's what everyone is telling me. And I'm allowed to have 2. So I'm like, I'm excited to be a cat parent or a pet owner again. I'm excited to be a cat daddy. So yeah, shout out to everybody who's been sending me so much advice about that too, on getting them and what I need and everything. I've honestly, all of it's listed. I'm getting everything one by one. It's going to be cool. So, but yes, I'm done talking now. It's been a long day. I'm going to have some rest, hopefully have, maybe a little fun tonight. Whatever happens, happens. I don't know what's going to happen tonight for me, but I need to not record a thing. When I get up in the morning, though, I'm getting right on All Stars 8, episode 2, with the reactions, getting the Untucks done, and then we'll get the review out around the same time as today for Monday, okay? For sure. We're going to talk about episode 2. I'm excited to talk about it and see Untucked. Y'all, thank you for tuning in today and supporting me. I missed y'all so much while I was on my trip. I'm getting emotional talking about this. But like, y'all were, sorry. Yes, I'm still gaming too, Toby. But y'all were really kind to me over the weekend. I saw so many tips that were coming in from my show, like for people that didn't get to come, and like just the experience at DragCon in general. I love what I do for a living. And so I hate when people don't like me, and I know I can't make the world like me, but I don't ever try to come with malicious intent or malice. So like, honestly, like y'all are my online family and I mean it. And so I love coming here and doing videos and seeing y'all every day. It's just seeing your names, whether we agree or not, whether we're there. I love seeing y'all like every day. So I'm really thankful for y'all in my life. And I'm very happy that I get to do this for a living with y'all. And I'm thankful that I have you in my life. And I'm just happy that I'm able to present something to you and like keep my word on things. Because I said I was going to do drag and I finally did it. And now I'm really biting the bullet and I'm really going there. And now I'm just going to keep going with my channel and keep these things up. And hopefully for the best and success in the future. And who knows what will happen from now. But my whole outlook on life has changed from this weekend. And I just want to make sure that I follow through with that. And it's not just a moment of me saying something, but me following through with it. So I love all of you. And I hope that you're having a good day. And if you're not, have a better one because you deserve it sincerely. Sincerely. Thank you, James. Sincerely. Like, honestly, for everybody who I met, thank you. I got some of the nicest gifts from some of y'all. It was so nice. I'm just not used to that. So I appreciate it. And I'm sorry I'm crying, even though I'm not sorry I'm crying, because emotions are healthy and important. This is real and I feel it. I just want y'all to know I'm very appreciative of all of you people who have honestly been my family, taking care of me in your own special way. And also popping in to talk about a show that we love together so much in all the shows. So, okay, I'm done being a goof. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have yourselves a great day. I will see you tomorrow for episode 2. And yeah, and deleting all comments that are disgusting and gross. You will no longer have a space in my life. Don't care if it hurts me or not. This is for the family. This is for us. This is that kind of space, and I'm here to protect it so we all can have a good time. Take care. Thanks for listening. Suspicious, don't be suspicious. Thank you for the tip. I see you on the Cash App. I love y'all. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow for episode 2. Bye. Listen. Yeah.